What's up, everybody, and welcome to Flagrant. And today we are joined by our dear friend, Ari Shaffir. He is back.
Thanks. Oh, thanks, everybody.
Ari's back. We got dressed up for you. You got dressed up for us. You're gone for 8 months. For people who don't know, you do this very cool thing where you tour stand-up for a while.
That is cool.
That is cool.
You should try it. You should try it.
My manager would like that. So would my agent.
These basketball teams are like, we have off nights.
Yeah. But yeah, you go for like a year or two. They put something out, and then you don't just go away. You like go away.
I go away.
No phone.
Yeah, no phone. Or I got a new number so I can like deal with stuff while I'm gone.
Do you not do like the what is it called?
Email. Lock myself out of email.
SIM card?
No. There's like it's called a stupid phone or something.
Oh, a dumb phone.
Like dumb phone or whatever. Where you can just text and...
No, but I mean, I gave up all my numbers. I didn't like take any of my numbers.
So nobody could message you?
Nobody could message me.
Okay. And you go away for 8 months?
Yeah, I didn't want any of the... People are like, well, I want to be able to text you. I'm like, well, for what? What are you going to tell me? How DEI hires are ruining America? Dude, you'll cover everything till I'm back.
Okay. Wow. I want to know.
I don't need to know any of this.
We need to fill you in on so many stuff.
I know, that's
People
so 2023 right there.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me just tell you, I've been off the news before I left. But for real, since July, I don't know anything.
Anything.
Legitimately nothing.
You're in the right place.
So anything you tell me now, hold on, how do we do this the best?
Yeah.
Put a couple lies in here so I don't know what's real and what's not.
We would be more than happy to do something.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I'm also not interested in hearing all the shit. But anyway, go ahead.
You are probably right to not be interested because nothing really changes.
Yeah.
I mean, everything changes and the world's falling apart, but like to you, is it?
I don't know. Everyone's still alive.
Yeah.
I got back. Yeah, I don't.
So we were just angry for 8 months for nothing.
Cycles of like, we're supposed to care about this for a week or two.
Yeah.
I don't think anything didn't get covered.
Yeah.
Taken care of.
Yeah.
While I was gone, my interest in it isn't going to affect it.
Yeah. It's almost like we could all turn our phones off for 8 months.
It's almost like that. Right? It's almost like you're like, I can sit this one out.
It's almost like the Hasidic Jews had it right all along. You know?
Whoa, is that...
Throw your phone.
You do have a way of looking painfully Jewish when you come back.
You get rid of your phone and it just comes out.
I want to ask for a loan right now.
Denied.
Okay. So
I gotta put these away.
Take us through this like euphoric, like the first week. What is it like? Do you reach for the phone at all? Like, give us the first week away.
So, okay, yeah, great. First week is a dopamine drop.
So you're sad.
Yeah. It's like you get whatever you get on that keeps you like temporarily entertained, and then like long-term depression.
Yeah.
You're not getting it.
Yeah.
So you're like withdrawal symptoms.
And how do the withdrawal manifest?
Cranky. It's like giving up cigarettes or giving up any drug. You know,
really?
It's like my emotions aren't right.
Yeah.
Imagine taking a shit and not having something to scroll through. Like,
I would rather my phone and toilet paper.
Bro, you gotta read the back.
I would rather my phone than toilet paper when I go take a shit.
Yeah.
You got exactly.
So wait, so what do you do?
You gotta read the back of a fucking Raid can.
Just
I realized something.
bad shit. Yeah. Okay. All right. So where does the most of the boredom hit you? Like when you're in a new city, it's fun. You're seeing
so
streets
fun.
you've never seen. You're interacting with people.
But I've met too many people at hostels that are like, I fucked up and I spent all night scrolling Facebook or something. Facebook, that means they're foreign, but like, and then like, I couldn't go out with everybody the next day because I was tired. And you're like, you fucked up. You're in some crazy cool place, and you just got connected at home.
Yeah, you ruined
for the
it.
addiction, and they know. They're like, yeah, I messed up.
Yeah, but they're addicted.
But give me the first experience of the
Okay,
dopamine.
so first I'm like, I gotta do something. I was at a beach, which was really helpful.
Where?
Mexico.
Okay.
Some tiny kind of beach in shoulder season, and it was just like I decided. But my friend Rolf Potts, the writer, he goes, get to a beach right away, so you lose track of time. And I decided I'm going to stay there till I don't feel connected, because I've got 6 months. It's not a 2-week vacation that I got to like get going. I'm like, I'm going to stay. So there were like 4 days, not nearly enough. 6 days, not. And after about 8 or 9 days, I was like, I think I'm good. I was checking Yankees scores for like the first 4 or 5 days.
Laptop?
No, I had
has
a
a phone.
phone, but
Right.
it just changed my number and I got a new phone. So I didn't take any contacts on it.
No
It was
social media, but you still have the
none.
internet. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I realized like this is even ESPN.com is connecting me to. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to log back in. I check the date when it's about a week off from the playoffs. I'll see if they in it.
Yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
I stayed with them until they got eliminated, and then I went right back off.
Wow.
Whoa. Yeah. But then I filled in. Oaxaca, I found a fucking local baseball team that was headed into playoff season.
Okay, so you find
Yeah,
you
the
find
Guerreros.
another
Shout out
thing.
Guerreros.
Yeah, yeah.
Number one team in Mexico League Baseball.
Got it.
MBL. Yeah.
So you just replace it. We still need
Yeah.
distraction. There isn't this
Yeah.
world where we're just gonna like stare off into the distance and feel happy. We just
Right.
can replace it with like a more satisfying.
Fun new things.
Yeah.
Do you think of better ideas in the silence?
Bro. Yes.
I really wanted you to say no.
Yeah.
to say no so
Not at
badly.
all.
I
Bro,
found-
I'm jerking off all day.
Yeah, I started jerking off like this, sideways, and double-handed. And I was like, I never would have come up with this idea to return emails.
Yeah, the Indian burn. The Indian burn's a classic.
Yeah.
Because it's like all day, I'm like on my bike, I'm listening to music, I go home, I put on a podcast,
Yeah.
I got a YouTube video, I'm going to sleep, but it's just like
Clutter.
nonstop
It's
input.
clutter.
Yeah.
And then I am in the shower and I'm like, I always think of good ideas in the shower.
Bro, this is going to sound
it.
legitimately gay. And I hope, if Shane Gillis, if you're watching, turn this off, because I know you'll make fun of me.
Yeah.
My mind exploded after about 2 weeks with just thoughts. I was just like, what? Just like firing on all cylinders.
Like what?
Just new thoughts, creative ideas. This show that I just put out,
Yeah.
I figured out a way to start it and frame it all. I was like, oh, I know how to frame it as a book with chapters. I just didn't have time to think. That's what I did I came up with Jew when I was in Southeast Asia. Where I was like, oh, I want to do it about how, and I'm not rushed in.
Yeah.
Let me, how would I cover it? How would I do it all?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just like think clearly. There's no emails to get back to.
This sounds awesome. I
Dude,
wish I could
it
do
was
that.
pretty
I wish I
awesome.
could do this shit.
You can.
Are you with a group of people or you're alone?
Yeah, you meet people.
Yeah.
Meet people at hostels.
Oh, you're like at hostels. You're
Yeah.
not. Oh, wow.
It's
Yeah.
the most social way to do it.
That's also the best way to do it. I see people that go on like trips and they'll go to like Peru in the state of resort with a bunch of French people.
Yeah.
And it's like, what's
Yeah,
the
you're not
point?
taking it
You're
in.
staying in America in Peru.
Yeah, I mean, there's meeting locals and then there's meeting other travelers, which is mostly what I did.
Yeah.
This was easier than Southeast Asia because at least it's one language. You're fluent in Spanish.
I can speak.
Yeah, you start to excel and really actually talk to people.
Yeah, it's great.
And find out like, oh, my theories about you are wrong.
Yeah.
Met a lot of people. I met some guy in like Peru.
I
that was
love
like,
how you said theories instead of stereotypes.
Yeah.
Tell us
Yeah.
your theory.
well, it's like you meet
I'll start
villagers.
using that.
I have a theory about Chinese tourists.
I can get in trouble with my
I have this
theories. on
theory.
Egypt.
I have this theory that you're going to steal. My theory is you can't spell theory. Yeah, like you meet villagers and like, how many kids? Like one kid? And they're like, they're expensive. I'm like, I wouldn't have thought
Over
you
here,
would think that
too?
way. Yeah. Like, wow, okay. You just like humanize people that you're like,
Because they don't have Mexicans to look after them.
right. They gotta do it themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
They're paying full freight, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's-
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like nothing is political to them. They're like, it rained early this year. I don't know. Like climate change. I'm like, they're like, yeah, what is that? Change? Cambio to climate? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it has cambioed a little bit. Like, is that a right wing or left wing view? Like, I mean, it's a farmer's almanac view. I don't know what this is related to.
Okay, brain is exploding. You're
Yeah.
actually thinking. It is funny because I always complain to the guys here after having 2 kids. I have no time to think.
Yeah.
And I really just have no time to scroll forever.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I had that much time where I just sat around fucking pondering.
Put it away.
Yeah, I got it.
It's so hard to put away.
Why?
It's
you
so
did it for
hard.
8 months. Why is it hard?
Well, I had to exit. I can't do it here, even if you lock yourself. Dude,
I would
once-
argue what you did
Yeah.
is it's more difficult to put. When I'm on vacation, there's nothing stopping me from scrolling. I only podcast to not scroll. That's
That's not bad. Put away your phone
We
for an
talk
hour or
3
two.
days a week so I
Yeah.
can have a fucking break.
Yeah.
And sometimes he forgets and still takes
Yeah.
out his phone
I'll
mid-podcast.
peep.
That's a Tim Robinson sketch. If I lose an argument, I'll go on my phone in the middle of it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like one big step and then you're free. The Schwitz, same thing.
Yeah.
You go to the Schwitz, like you're out of it. You see people
Can you
in a
explain to
sauna.
them what the Schwitz is?
Yeah. To the
Can you explain
goy.
to the goys what the Schwitz is?
It's like a sauna.
He had a theory. I wouldn't know what that was.
It's Jews and gays know it, and Russians. It's like the sauna and the
It's like sauna, cold plunge, that kind of.
Schwitz means
like a
sweat
bathhouse.
in bathhouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, New York is one of the few places where a bathhouse does not mean gay hookup site.
Is that right?
Yeah, you go, I found a bathhouse in Portland, and it's like, no way.
Yeah, went to a bathhouse in Barcelona. That was a mistake.
Gay.
Really?
Naked dudes everywhere.
Well, no, that doesn't mean they're gay.
No, but there was like stuff going on.
Al just assumes men naked is gay. These fucking locker rooms are gay.
Nah, but they was hooking up in the locker rooms and shit.
Wow.
Saw guys sweat. Dude,
Fucking
gays.
crazy.
Nothing stops.
Nothing stops
Yeah.
them. It's amazing. That's what happens
The
when you don't have women.
perseverance.
No, it's not. It's just women stop us.
Right.
So when it's just another guy, where's the brake pad?
It's like, I can't touch you. Like, sure.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'm not scrolling. That's scrolling.
So, Carnival in Brazil, where there's like gay sections, and then like some guy will step, like they'll be talking, and some guy will walk by and they just like touch their pecs like this, and then go. And then back to their conversation.
What? Like it's a
Imagine
museum.
doing that to a chick, and
Yeah.
you're like,
It's like a dog. You just like pet it a little bit, move on.
I'm allowed.
I saw you talking about that Brazil is the gayest place you've ever been.
The gayest.
How?
It's it's gay friendly. They're everywhere.
Really?
I mean, I've been to San Francisco, nothing. No offense, San Francisco. It's all of Brazil.
Really?
Yeah, and they don't care there.
But
They're
they
all
got
in
the
party.
baddest women.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they're so hot because they're trying to
They
compete.
got to work
you know what
harder.
I mean?
to have
They
the
gotta
men.
pull
Yeah,
straight
pressure makes
back.
diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the butts are shaped different there.
Yeah.
The bathing suits are made different because our bathing suits wouldn't fit them.
And what about the women's butts?
Son of a bitch. Podcast. I haven't seen you in a long time. Cut this off. Disrespectful. Legitimately disrespectful. All right, cut back in.
8 months away. Deal with this shit.
All right. So you take on, you bought the
I just went
Mexican
into new
baseball team?
experiences.
What?
Yeah, the Guerreros. I'm like sick. They're my team
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Followed them all the way through Guatemala. You
Yeah.
could go like pirate this game in a bar. Like we can
Okay.
play anything on YouTube. Nobody cares about us.
Yeah.
Why'd
So-
you pick them? You just saw the game. And
They
you're
had
these
there
are
was
my
like
people.
there's a team in there's
Guerrero.
a Mexican baseball league, and there was a team in Oaxaca, and I was like, the season just ended, and like playoffs. Shit, they're the third seed. I'm following them. Go to a game. It's so much fun. I was like, I didn't eat that day because I was like, I'm gonna get a hot dog. Or I didn't eat late. I'm gonna get a hot dog at a game. No, full burrito plates. 12-year-old girls selling beer. Legit 12-year-olds. Like, what are you selling?
Yeah.
Like cerveza. I'm like, no way. Yes, get me a fucking michelada.
Oh, how good is that?
Oh,
So what is our baseline? What do we need? We need sport
yeah, some
or
fun.
something to follow.
Yeah.
Book. Did you get into any reading? I'm trying to think, what is my life without scrolling? What is my
Yeah.
life without the phone?
But I brought a book of short stories with me, like best short stories of the year that
Yeah.
come out every year, and I read like 4 of them. I
you
carried this
weren't
book
even-
around with me for 8 months,
weren't even
and I
reading.
read 4 of them. Yeah, no, I was journaling sometimes,
Okay.
but that's just so I can remember shit later.
Yeah.
Drugs,
Yeah,
women.
yeah, fucked a little bit,
Yeah.
but also like, yeah, drugs is great. Finding weed is like an adventure
Got
every
it.
time because I don't go
Yeah.
over borders with it.
Smart.
So, yeah, so whatever I have, I'm like dump, start over.
Yeah.
It's always an adventure to find weed. It's
Why
like,
is it an adventure to find weed where they make it?
you gotta find. That's always easier. Beaches are easier. They just come by like,
Yeah.
who wants joints? And then other countries are like, you gotta find a guy making his own jewelry in like a town square, and then you're like, dude,
Got a little something.
yeah. And if they're like, no, I don't sell, but they're gonna be like, I know wait here. So yeah, that's fun.
Coke.
Mushrooms. Yeah, if you meet an Australian, you're doing coke.
Why do they love it? We were trying to
love it.
solve
Wait,
this,
why
but they
Australia?
love it.
Australians love it.
They
do
get the
more
worst
per
coke in
capita.
the world. It's all cut up and shitty
Yeah.
and expensive. So then when they go anywhere else, they're like, I've
Obsessed.
never experienced coke like
gotcha,
this.
But they also love it there.
They love it there, and it's so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why is it? You'd think you could get good coke to Australia. It's not this.
No,
I think they have to put up with
furthest
the
away from
accent,
where
so
it's
they're like,
being
I
made.
need to forget. I need to be.
But it's all coastline. You don't think you could sneak some coke into Australia?
Who's swimming there? It's
Take a
far
boat.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a little
Yeah.
boat.
They gotta
And they
make
also
it.
have the strictest border control.
Yeah.
You
border
remember going
force.
through Australian security.
What was? Oh yeah, because they got to deal with the
They-
Asians. Yeah. No, it is the.
He pointed
funniest
this out to me.
border
We were
tour,
looking
yeah.
at like the immigration form, and it was like, "Have you been near cattle?" And I was like, "Okay, we've seen that one."
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
"Have you touched fireworks?" We're like, "All right,
Yeah.
whatever." It was like, "Do you have an insect in your bag? Are you traveling
like
with
a good luck insect?
Yeah, yeah,
Are
yeah,
you
yeah.
Are you
traveling
transporting
with
like
like a cricket?
a raw turkey in a box in
Yeah.
the overhead?
No, livestock. Like,
Yeah.
They would ask you, "Are you bringing any livestock?"
Asians are wild.
It says specifically
Find food
insects.
there.
But they don't trust it.
They don't trust
They're
it.
like, "We're not going to be able to get a chicken in Australia." And they'll just take the chicken with them. For real.
Yeah.
There's a whole show about this. There's like a customs show.
Yeah, it's literally like a border patrol. And
But in Australia.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is predicated on Asians bringing wild shit to Australia.
They should ask on that form, like, will you take a picture with an iPad in front of people? Have you done that in the last 30 days? Have you blocked the sunset to take a picture with a laptop? You cannot come in here.
What was your least favorite?
Worst tourists in the world, mainlanders. What?
What's your least favorite place you go to on this trip?
I mean, they were all so fun. Nicaragua was tough.
Wait, why?
They didn't let me in.
What do you mean?
They said no. I took a 2.5-hour boat from El Salvador, land. Then they're like, let's check. They check for drones. Drones are illegal.
Mm-hmm.
Press is illegal.
Okay.
I'm not press, but I guess not enough to them.
So they saw the podcast? Did they do like a...
They start calling Managua. This guy's on the phone grilling me. I mean, so everyone else, like one at a time, stamp, goes to him. Ari Shaffir. I'm playing with a street dog.
Oh,
I
you've
don't
got
know.
a travel show, dude. That's probably what it is.
yeah.
But it wasn't, it was 2.5 hours of interrogation. It was come in. I'm like, come in. I don't remember anyone else going in. And then they go close the door behind you. I'm like,
Bro,
what?
you couldn't sneak into Nicaragua.
How are they getting in here? What skills do they have that I don't have? It's a one-way
You have
border
American
out.
prisoners getting sent to Central America.
You willingly wanted to go there. Yeah, that seems suspicious. Wow, so they
They're like,
turned
what are you gonna do
away.
here? They go. You have a lot of Instagram followers, huh? And I was like, Schultz does not agree.
Don't say that.
He says I don't have nearly enough.
Yeah.
He says I'm not committing hard
Yeah.
enough. That's growing my fan base. I'm like, thank you.
My
I'll let
friends
him know.
actually mock me.
Yeah. Yeah, and they go, oh. And then they ask me what I do, how many people I play for, how much do I sell tickets for, and then it's calls from Managua every 20 minutes. And the guy's cool, he's talking to me. And then hold on, phone's ringing. What are you planning on doing here? I don't know, go to cigar places. Like, which ones? Okay, cool. Then talking again.
Wow.
They were really friendly. They brought me a cigar.
And then they just said no.
The guy said, I'm really sorry, man. He got the final call, his voice went down. He goes, you got to go back.
Go back to...
El Salvador,
So you just turn around and they put you on a bus.
they put me on a boat back
boat.
to the border town in El Salvador.
Whoa.
I land and they're like, what?
What are you doing here?
We just sent you off 7 hours ago. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. He says, it
So
happens like
now
once
is
a
El
week.
Salvador a little worried? They're like, why'd they say no to you?
No, it happens all the time. Actually, he
that's
said he couldn't talk to me because I was like, does this happen all the time? He goes, oh, he was getting shady, the captain. And he goes, and then finally he was like, oh, I'll talk to him. I'm like, what was going on? He goes, that was on the boat back with you was the Nicaraguan, border force chief.
Yeah.
So I couldn't, speak freely in front of him.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
But he goes, this happens, once every week or two.
Did they warn you about it before? Like, hey, just so you know, they've been turning people away.
No, but I did just warn somebody who's getting married in Nicaragua. And I was like,
ain't gonna
wipe
happen.
everyone's LinkedIn with any journalism shit. Wipe
Unless
all of that. They will Google you.
You don't want the in-laws going, in which case.
Then tell them.
Fantastic place to
Yeah,
get
in there.
You
married.
didn't try to just slip him something?
I didn't think of it. But
Does that
man,
work?
bribes are fun.
I mean, and it works in
Almost
Mexico
always.
all the time.
But does it work at the fucking border?
It's tough. Totalitarian regime. At minimum, they're going to go, I can't.
Yeah,
They're not gonna be that
You just
mad.
drop it.
Yeah.
Like you'd be like, oh, whoops, and then
Here's a nickel, change your life. That's, yeah. I wasn't thinking clearly.
How-
Absolutely, I should have done that.
I got some stuff.
All right, guys, here's all our dates in 30 seconds. First of all, Nashville, thank you guys so much for the sold out weekend. Love seeing you guys. Great to be back out on stage again. This weekend, we got Rhode Island, okay, Saturday at the Providence Performing Arts Center. Then May 8th, Los Angeles, Jelly Rolls show, part of the Netflix is a Joke Festival. And then August 8th, Halifax, Nova Scotia. Tickets available at theandrewshows.com.
Oh, it's me. Nice. Guys, I'm going to be doing my monthly show at Mary Lou on March 31st. And then I'm doing a show at Sesh Comedy on April 3rd. That's like a headlining show. We got a magician coming through, a bunch of other comedians. That's kind of a fun vibe. And then mic drop in Plano, Texas, Chandler, Arizona, Pasadena, San Diego, all happen at the end of the year. And Detroit, too. See you there.
How clean is El Salvador?
El Salvador's one of the most interesting places I went to.
Yeah, that's what I want to. What is the feeling there?
Okay.
Because they clean the whole thing up, right? This is the perception.
Mm-hmm. So when you go to these places, you are at a crossroads of I know things about the world that was given to me, and then here's my actual now
opinion on it.
You're like, oh. I talked to Rogan, and he's like, I remember once we were on, and Norman mentioned I took the subway over there, and Joe's like, took the subway? And Mark's like, yeah. He goes, and Joe's like, why? He goes, it's faster? But because in Joe's world, everyone's getting pushed every time you take the subway.
Right.
Right? And you're like, if you actually came here, that's just not the reality.
People. Yeah.
It's bums pushing bums.
Yeah.
Which would be, what a good TV show.
Yes.
Bums pushing bums on
that.
subway tracks.
Bum fights. You don't remember that?
Oh,
when you
that
were
was
younger?
classic. That's a classic.
That's a Squid Games when Subway's coming. I'm like, no, you go in. Yeah, so it's that. So El Salvador, whatever media told me like this guy's a totalitarian.
Used to be the highest murder rate in South America or the Americas in general, and now he cleaned it up, and it's the safest country.
Gangs are done.
Done.
Yeah.
So
he
it
said
works.
he didn't even go, I'm giving you a week to clean up. He goes, I'm coming for you now.
Now.
Arrested or killed, every one of them.
Oh,
and I had this thing in my head that they were like, if you have tattoos, they'll take away your civil rights and maybe put you in jail for tattoos. And you get there like, no. It's specific tattoos.
Yeah.
It is, here's a loved one I've raped.
Oof.
Yes. Street cred for raping a sister or something like that. Here's the badge number of a cop I killed.
Oh.
Those are the tattoos. And so they might go, let me see your arm, let me see your tattoos. And then they go, that's fine, go. They're not just arresting random people.
And the people there seem to be supportive?
Beyond. They had no country.
Wow.
I took a tour in Santa Marta and it was this guy, he was cool. He goes, he was like, okay, I'll show you the church, whatever. And he goes, hey, if you guys want now, it's up to you. I can show you the sites, or you can ask me real questions. And we go to a coffee shop, no one's listening.
I
and I
love
can answer real questions.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so what happened?
So my first question was like, hey, how come from the Guatemala to here border, so indigenous, and then as soon as you get over the border, it's not even, none. He goes, oh, look it up. In like the 40s or 70s, there was a bounty on their heads and they murdered all of them.
In El Salvador, they murdered all the indigenous population.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So the rest went into hiding and now there just is no.
70s is wild.
Yeah, it was late.
Damn.
Like the 1970s?
Yeah, 1970s or 40s, I don't remember, but it was pretty recent. And so I was like, good answer. But then he's like, I'm like, wow,
Not good.
I thought it was something else.
A truthful
I thought
answer.
it was something else.
I don't think
Whoa.
he meant solution. That was a good answer to the question,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
So this guy had left. This guy had left. Shout out Jorge. Jorge's walking towards. But he goes, look around.
Yeah.
He left and came back. He goes, every one of my friends, when I left at 12, is dead or in prison. I don't have any left that are not dead or in prison. He goes, look around. There is not a single man between 20 and 40 here.
Whoa.
No, they lost their country to gangs. It wasn't like crime is tough. It's on another level that we don't really understand.
So it needed an extreme response, or at least that's how they would justify it.
Yes.
Did you ask?
So
Yeah.
everyone I met, like, this guy's a hero.
Of course,
what do you think of our
course.
guy? He's the best. I was there for their July 4th.
Oh, wow.
And they're like, we couldn't do this. People taking their young daughters. Like, I couldn't have done this 4 years ago. I'm showing her the Capitol for the first time. And then they were like, where are you from? Like, New York. I'm like, is that America? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, what's it like there? They were so everywhere else, like gringos go home. They're like, tell people it's safe, come.
Wow.
They were so open and fresh and new. It was just really interesting.
Did he say anything critical? Did you ask?
Yeah, so some people go, he extended his term limits.
Yeah.
But this guy also arrested a bunch of senators and congressmen one day. He went in, said, open your books, I'm going to balance your budgets, whatever. And he goes, now I'm going to look deeper. If you've taken a bribe from a gang, you're going
You
to
get
jail
locked up.
today.
Yeah.
and wheeled them all out.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Like that day.
That's fire.
Fire.
I like that.
Yes,
I like
fire.
That. Yeah.
It's the most violent. The concern is always like what happens when people stay in power.
Right. So that's it. So like, what if he doesn't get power? Like, it's better than it was.
Oh, without
if
a
he
doubt.
becomes a king, it's better than it was.
Yeah,
we
if
don't
you're a
have
good
that here.
king, that's fire.
yeah,
But like
benevolent
Saddam,
king is-
Saddam did the purge also.
They
And that shit went
loved him.
sideways.
Everybody does the purge.
Yeah.
And eventually you get high off your own supply and absolute power corrupts absolutely. That is the concern. But I'm just curious. Like,
He doesn't take a paycheck. Doesn't get paid for being president.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that.
What?
I don't like
What
that.
is it? He has like a Patreon?
He's like, we lost our country.
OnlyFans. What's his thing? Like, how does he make money?
Yeah.
He makes handicrafts on Etsy. He's trying to bring back indigenous rights. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but everyone there loves it. The people who left and came back, they're the ones going, I'm not sure.
Yeah, tell me what they say. Give me the pushback because
They go, what if he never gives up power?
Right.
Because they weren't there. I'm going to tell you a story, and you can cut this out if you want. But this is what the captain told me.
Okay.
In this port town. He goes, they got so high on power, you should consider cutting this out. But they got so high on power, they got into witchcraft. They thought they were unstoppable. And they got to a point where they were finding pregnant women, cutting their fetuses out, and playing soccer with it.
Who is they? The cartels?
The gangs.
The gang.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
So you can't have a society like this. So they like this guy Bukele is.
They love
he's
soccer.
a god.
They love it. It's just a thing.
It wasn't about the abortion.
No, they
It was about the
love
love of soccer.
soccer. Like, think about how much you gotta love soccer.
And it does kind of look like a ball.
Think about it. The first thing they do after the witchcraft is, you trying to play some soccer? Like, they could have just done the cauldron and do whatever.
I don't even think they want to do witchcraft, bro.
They just want
I think they're like, do you have a ball?
like,
And they're like,
"No,
she does.
And us fat Americans put babies on pizzas and shit like that.
Oh, this is horrible, but it's so funny. We put the babies on food. They play soccer. And that is the difference. That is the difference. And we're all going to hell. We're going to see him down there.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, we'll see you soon. Oh.
But wait, we have to cut it out because it's graphic?
It's just like no one wants to hear this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was
You
going to
don't
be
have to. It's
I
up
thought,
to you.
I thought
It's
you were
not
going to
one of
confess a crime or something. I thought you were going to say you did it.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like really.
So I gave up
Did you
baseball.
play any soccer?
All bounce funny. I couldn't put my finger on it, but it wasn't taking true bounces. Just funny hops every time.
Every time it's a goal, it's like,
Okay.
stop.
Okay.
Why did you stop yourself?
Stop myself.
Alex, quit it, man.
Stop, man. Stop.
So that was an interesting thing to face, like what I had heard about a place
So we
versus
don't
what
know
it was.
the evils that were transpiring at the time.
Yeah.
What we're hearing is gang activity, and we have our own
Too tough on
interpretations.
crime.
Exactly.
Right.
And what their justification is literally we didn't have a country anymore. Every
Yeah.
young man was in a gang, and they were doing the absolutely most insane shit ever. And then this guy comes around, and he has the courage to fight it, despite putting his life on the line. And you hope that it wouldn't devolve into another abuse of power in the way that the cartels are abusing power. That's the idea.
Right, but also right, but it's so much that it doesn't matter.
But they're like,
but then I
yeah.
think, okay, so like, remember when like, I'll get to like vaccine shit. Remember those commercials like sponsored by Pfizer, sponsored by Pfizer, sponsored by Pfizer, where you see all the news and you're like, oh, and the news is the one pushing. You have to get these.
Yeah, it seems like they're.
Yeah, it's like okay, I see where they're vested interest in this.
Yeah.
Of making me think I need this thing, right or wrong. I see why they want me to think it.
Of course.
So what is it about the media here that got me into my head thinking this guy's evil? What are
This
they
is
gaining by that?
So this is an
And
interesting
I don't know. But these aren't my own. I didn't do the research to come up with that. It was given to me.
Right. And what do you think it is? Because it's not
possible
all.
they're doing deals with China, and they go, no, we want in there.
So I didn't hear anything about. I didn't hear anything negative about him. I thought he was actually celebrated, to be honest, like early on.
No.
When he first started. No, when he first started, I heard a lot of celebrations around him.
Oh,
Nayib Bukele is his
Yeah,
name, right?
yeah.
And Then I remember there were certain things happening. Like, remember he like took a big stake in Bitcoin or something, or made Bitcoin
He tried to make the country go
currency.
Bitcoin. He's only concerned with helping other countries. So they were using the U.S. dollar,
Right.
which like Ecuador does. A lot of countries do. Cambodia.
Yeah.
But like, and somebody, I think a Bitcoin guy reached out to him on Twitter and goes,
Yeah.
"Let me help your currency. You should destabilize it or whatever it's called, and go with that." And he goes,
Yeah.
"I'm listening.
Yeah.
Come down. Let's meet."
And maybe that threatens like American hegemony in
That's
the region.
it. Where they talk about the gold standard shit that I don't understand.
Yeah,
maybe
I don't
it's
understand
that.
either. But like, it seems to me that if he's
And then he talks to Trump, which the liberals will go, "Fuck you,
Naturally,
how
of
dare
course.
you?"
Yeah.
But this guy, by the way, right now, he goes, "Open a business here, no taxes. 0.
Wow.
For like 5 years until we revisit, and we won't ever back pay. Just open."
And that's the tricky thing with investment, I imagine, in any place in the third world, which is like, how can I ensure
Risk.
the safety? It's
Yeah.
just the risk. It's not even third world. It's like, I'd love to open a restaurant in downtown, or what's it called, the south side of Chicago.
Downtown Beirut.
Yeah, Sebastian
Downtown Beirut.
Yeah. But
I think it's two things where like Americans have such a like premium on freedom that this person gets locked up because their uncle was in a gang,
Yeah.
goes against like the
Our
kinda
ethos,
our
yeah.
ethos.
Yeah.
But then in addition to that, I think any type of like authoritarian strongman in Central America, really
It's
around
like-
the world, that doesn't have like absolute fealty to America,
Yeah.
gets a bad rap, either through
Yeah.
a coup or through a media campaign.
Yeah, it could be that for sure. The not using the dollar. Yeah, it could be a lot of stuff.
we also don't want that trend to continue in America, right? It's like, we don't want this guy to, all of a sudden, one guy takes total control and the country starts doing amazing. And then you don't want Americans to be like, that kind of
Yeah.
sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, that's
But it's interesting. It's interesting going to these places and be like, this isn't what I had heard.
So the feeling was love and support, and it wasn't love and support out of fear. Like, if I say something bad, I could get arrested. It was love and support out of, we have a
Right.
way of
Yeah.
life now.
Did you talk to people whose family members were unfairly arrested? Like, did you hear any of those
Ooh,
stories?
yeah.
Like, oh, my cousin got jammed up and it wasn't his fault.
So Jorge has a lot of tattoos. This guy gives tours, and he goes, "I get harassed. I get strip searched." That is annoying.
That's the cost.
It's beyond annoying. I'm trying to do my day. I assume it's kind of like if you have a nice car, maybe not in New York, but from what I remember in college, it was like, I'm black, I have a nice car, I can't make movies on time because there's a chance I get pulled over.
They used to have like stop and frisk here like crazy, and I used to get pulled over all the time.
Yeah, and it's after a while, you're like, and that's the resistance. We're like, get off me. You're like, oh, you fucked up.
Yeah.
And that's why you
It's the
guys.
10th time.
yeah.
And so that's annoying for him, but he wasn't there watching some of this terrible stuff.
Oh, he moved there.
His parents sent him away to Guatemala.
Oh.
So he came back in his 20s. By the way, side effect of no man between 20 and 40,
Tons
he
of
fucks.
chicks. So that was the other thing I was going to ask. They said that about Russia post World War II.
Yeah.
Like 25 million dudes or whatever get murdered.
Yeah.
Not
Now
murdered, they
you
die
get
in
like,
war or whatever.
You're like, I'm not committing.
No, they said that like every dude would have 5 or 6 chicks and he could be an absolute alcoholic.
Yeah.
And the women just had to put up with
It's like
it.
1
yeah.
to 2. I mean, like, I think like a quarter of the
Salud.
population dies.
Yeah.
in
Really?
Stalingrad.
Oh yeah, what happens to the population now that you
They
don't have
change.
men?
They get weird.
Like it's gonna
What do you mean?
decline
It-
and shit, right?
Well, sometimes there's a sexual revolution, right? Because the chick's got to be a little bit more open or else you're never going to have a guy.
Two things can happen. This is just like Germany and Japan facing the horrors that happened in World War II. So Germany, look at their music and their styles, went very industrial. Dance like this now, in like warehouses. Japan went into, if you could kill 1 million people in a second, they went fetal. They went feral, not feral. It's a childlike.
Yeah.
They love Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
They do that where it's like, we can't be adults in this world.
Whoa.
Interesting.
That's definitely with the women there. When I was in Japan, I noticed that. I was like, oh, there's no like elegance. There's cutesy.
Cutesy, right?
Women are cutesy, but they're not like, there's no like 34-year-old beautiful elegant woman that you see.
Yeah.
It's just teenage tiny and then like grandmas. There's this gap, and I don't know if like, it is weird because if you're like a 20-year-old dude, like, are you kind of
Are you
into these?
that? Do you become into it then?
It is odd.
Yeah.
What about all the broken homes? Because like now you have a bunch of houses where no
Yeah.
dad's there and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
What are the girls acting like?
In El Salvador?
Yeah.
I didn't really meet many locals in El Salvador. I hung out with like a German couple. I didn't really meet locals there. A couple, but like not really.
That is the thing that happens when you're traveling is like, even when you meet the people who live there, they're kind of like you in that they're a little bit outsiders as well. Did you find this? Like when I lived in Spain, like all of my friends, they were from Spain. But it was like, his dad was the first black dude in San Sebastian.
That's why he'd be friends with you. He's like,
Because he's like, I'm a little bit of an outsider here too. So you end up kind of connecting with the people who are going through the experience in the same way.
When'd you live in Spain?
Took a year off college.
Interesting, gap year. Good idea.
What's your pickup line when you're trying to make friends? Like if you're like traveling alone and you want to not be alone, what do you do?
Yeah, so you go through like loneliness and then like social, loneliness and social. So one weapon I have is that I have some minor level of fame. And I didn't get recognized a lot. But when I do, at a hostel,
it's crazy.
It's a weapon. I'm like, we're going. In Peru, this guy was like, this New Zealand guy was like, you could tell when somebody recognized you. It's like, and then I saw him do that. I'm like, fine, whatever. But I was also feeling like I'm lonely.
Yeah.
And he goes, what's your name? Like, you know what my fucking name is.
You said that to him?
Yeah. And he's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I heard there's some New Zealand pedophiles that I gotta find. He's like, what? I'm like, get me a drink. And he's like, all right. And now it's like, that night he's got Australian friends. We're doing blow in the bathroom. And it's like, let's go.
That's funny. I'm surprised they're not sad for you. I'm like, what are you doing at a hostel?
That's why they're not clocking it. They're like,
yeah.
This guy's rich.
I thought, damn, if you can't afford a hotel, what's the upside for us?
Oh boy.
I love hostels. They're so fun. It's just other travelers talking about where else they've been. And like Bolivia, I was like, I don't want to go to Bolivia. And everyone you meet in Guatemala was like, no, Bolivia rules.
Did you do the, what is that, salt flats?
Uni, yeah.
What is it called?
The Uni Salt Flats.
Uni salt flats. Yeah,
What's
what is
that?
it like?
What is that?
Can we get a pic?
It looks like snow.
Yeah.
It looks like a snow. It's salt that has come up.
Look at this.
Yeah.
So there's
Oh,
what?
that's when it rains. So when it rains, I didn't go in that season.
When
It's just sheer. It looks like a glass. It looks
and
like
a perfect reflection of the sky.
But all the ground is, and all the water, see the grid over there looks like a soccer ball,
Yeah.
right? So the water's trying to escape and it comes up in these like grid, but it's just for forever.
Oh, wow.
I mean, miles and miles.
They love soccer, bro.
Love soccer. Big soccer fan. So wait, and what do you do
wow,
there? Because it's like what, 4 hours, 6 hours?
I stayed in a salt hotel. The walls are lickable.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, like everything is carved out of salt. And
Do you think there's some guy who jerks off on the wall? Like, man, when someone licks it,
I know there was one. To see how it melted.
Every hotel Alex stays in is a salt hotel.
Yeah, I actually know that there was that.
okay. So you're saying salt hotel?
That's a salt.
Yeah, salt hotel. You go on these hikes. You bike over it. It's just like cool to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no like culture. They just like mine it. It's salt.
Do people
It's
live out there? Or
worthless.
it's a tourist thing.
No, they did for a while, and then like they mine it for commerce, and now
Gotcha.
they're like it's also a tourist thing.
Yeah.
because it is like pretty. There's an island on it, so it comes up and it's like cacti, and then like it just looks like snow. And also the distance effect is weird, so you can take pictures like that. See that chick on the right?
Oh, wow.
So you can't tell how far everything is.
God, because it's so flat.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
took pictures.
elevation.
All I had with me was Bert's shoes. So I took a picture with these giant Burt shoes with me leaning on them. Yeah, I gotta send them to you. Yeah,
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? And they're just like further.
Wow.
That's sick.
Yeah, they're fun to take.
Okay, the rest of Bolivia. How was the rest of Bolivia?
Sick.
This is your first time to Bolivia?
Yeah, you've been?
No, but it's
Yeah.
been a place I wanted to check out.
Yeah, very interesting culture. I was there when they got rid of their leader. Dude, I was in 2 places where they got rid of their leader while I was there.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, Bolivia
and what
and
else?
Iran?
Peru. I was in Abancay, a nothing town.
He's massaged.
Yeah, it happened to be in all these countries where coups happen.
That's how you don't
can't
go to
know this.
Nicaragua. They knew.
like,
It would have been 3 countries.
He's like, I just came back from Venezuela.
What kind of CIA office is this? This
That is
absurd.
crazy. You were in South America while all this shit went down.
Yeah, I was in the city that the president was from when they got rid of her.
Wait, got rid of means what? There's some form of a.
Impeached. It wasn't
Okay.
like pitchforks.
Okay,
Impeached.
okay.
And so, which was interesting. And then that same city was a nothing town. I was trying to ameliorate, is that right? To Cusco to get used to the altitude.
Okay,
We
yeah.
stop in a town one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, she's from here, and they got rid of her because she wasn't hard enough on crime. They saw what Bukele was doing.
And they're like, we want
And
that.
they're like, yeah, how come our fucking bus drivers are getting murdered by Venezuelan gangs?
Yeah.
Because you can't fucking do anything. They shake down these bus drivers for like $1 a day, but they're like, that's killing me.
Yeah.
One bus driver said, no, I'm not paying
got
you guys
murked.
anymore. They just like, well, we gotta kill you. massive protests in the streets, and they got rid of her. And then the leader of Congress took over, and then you could ask questions, and I'm like, why was it the leader of Congress? You don't have like vice presidents? I just like want to know about their system. And they go, no, she was the vice president. We got rid of the president a year ago. She was the vice president.
Whoa.
She took over. We got rid of her. It's like they just go, we're done with you. They have power down there.
Kind of cool.
The people have power.
I mean, that
Whoa.
is democracy in
Yes.
action.
They're so crooked everywhere, but the people can do stuff.
And the people are aware of how crooked it is, yet they don't accept it. Whereas in other parts of the world, they know that the government is crooked. They just kind of accept this as the status quo.
This is why in Australia they just do blow and get drunk.
Because
We know it's crooked,
So it is
let's
what
just
it is.
party.
Why the fuck are we gonna
Here
fight
we
it?
still think we have a chance to change it.
Yeah.
When we don't, they're like, we know we don't. Let's drink.
But in
And the standard of
Bolivia,
living is good enough, I guess.
that's right. I think that's the difference. It's like if the standard of living isn't good enough, you're like, well, if we're gonna suffer, we might as well fight this shit.
Yeah.
If there's cocaine that's just good enough,
Yeah.
and the weather's perfect every single day, and I can go to the fucking beach and everybody's in good shape,
Yeah.
what am I gonna bitch about the government for?
So I was taking some Spanish class in the north, and the guy at the end of class every day, he goes, let's use your Spanish and talk about the culture here, so we can actually put your Spanish into play. Every like month or so, I'm like, let me take a couple days class, so I
Smart.
can get by better. Yeah. I see like I'm hitting a wall
Yeah.
in my conversation. This isn't fun.
Yeah.
Let me stop. And he was talking about the government. He goes, Trump's your guy, right? I'm like, yeah. He goes, everybody thinks he's crooked. I'm like, yeah. He goes, so there he controls Congress and Senate maybe, but he doesn't control the media. Here, they also control the media. So you can't even find out. He goes, do you know about the protests that are happening now? I'm like, no. He goes, right.
Exactly,
Why
yeah.
not? You could only find out on TikTok or Instagram.
And they don't, not sanction those. They don't shut those down, or they don't.
I guess it's like
censor those.
outside. They don't control it. So yeah, right.
They could just not allow.
Yeah,
the
they
app
could
to
not
work.
allow like China, but they don't. But
Interesting.
so it's like a different thing. So in Bolivia, they had a guy for 20 years. And what he did was he said farmers are more important. He ran the media too. They run the media. He goes, farmers are more important to our society than city folk.
We've heard this one before.
So he goes, I'm
heard this
giving
one
farmers
before.
a 2-to-1 vote over city folk.
Ooh.
Now, city folk could see the problems with their country. Farmers are just getting it from the radio, which is run by the
By the
government,
media, wow.
who's saying everything's great. So they're going, no, this guy's great. Everything's really nice. There's no crime.
Yeah.
And then they couldn't outvote the 2-to-1 rural people.
Wow.
And then finally they did. And I was in Bolivia, in Sucre, and there were all these streets. It was just cool to be in these
Wait a minute,
places.
it was still currently 2-1 while you were there, and then they overthrew
So
it?
I was like, why are these streets blocked off? They're like, inauguration. And I'm like, oh, what do you mean? They're like, the new guy's taking over right now. And I'm like, when? They're like, you want to go? I'm like, yeah, I want to go. And I saw him get inaugurated. This new guy, and everyone was crying, and like, it's really cool. It's fun.
and
like-
what did they? Sorry, go, Mark.
No, could you like sense the hope? Like, was everyone just
Yeah,
so
they're like,
overwhelmingly
finally we got out of this.
optimistic?
It wasn't like us, 4 years, 8 years, whatever. Like 20 years. If you're 30, you don't remember him not being the guy.
The guy's in charge
Yeah.
for 2 decades.
Rodrigo
Wow.
Paz. Yeah.
Fascinating.
Wow. Okay, so when they see you there,
In Bolivia?
yeah, you're 6'2".
Yeah,
You
I
taller
stick
than that?
out. 6'2.5".
All right, so you're 6'3".
Yeah,
You're bearded. Are you
inch counts.
bearded up?
So
At the time?
I shaved my beard. I had a layover in Mexico City. I shaved everything at the Mexico City lounge. You ever, dude, pro tip, use the shower in those lounges.
Oh, it's
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah, if you're on a layover, you refreshed.
Yeah.
They had one. I was like, hook it up, and then I just shaved everything. I took a
Oh, so you went
shaver that-
clean. You went clean too.
and then I haven't touched it since then.
Okay. All right.
So that beard, Bolivia would have been probably 2 months of beard.
Oh, so you have a little something.
probably
coming back.
about maybe that level.
I'm just trying to understand how they're interpreting you. Are they thinking you're a local in any way, shape, or form?
Sucre is a language class town.
Yeah.
A lot of people go there, and so they're used to some whites.
Got it.
It's not that isolationist like El Salvador.
But they're seeing you as white, because I think a lot of
Tourist.
the misconception that I think a lot of Americans have of South
Yeah.
America is that it's no white people, where it's like there are tons
Tons of whites.
tons of whites.
There's immigration for years and years.
Yeah,
and years.
exactly. So is there any point in time where they're kind of seeing you
There's
as a
little
local?
Italy's. There's like
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
like
whole
little
German
Palestines, little
enclaves.
Israel's,
Yeah.
little everything. They're
Yeah.
just like they all like pulled up.
But there's no
Germans, tons.
Yeah.
You're an outsider to them every single time. There's no part where you kind of start to flow seamlessly.
No, I was. Yeah, at some
Interesting.
point. Like if you go, they're like, I don't know, you dress. There's stuff you don't even notice. You're dressing different. You can't put your finger on it. They can tell.
Yeah.
Here in New York, Backdoor Steve told me, because you can tell tourists they look up instead of forward or down. And also instead of wearing a big coat, they wear layers of smaller things.
Yeah, because they don't have it where they're from.
Yeah, so they don't think they're a big tourist. Like, I'm just like a local, but like we don't do this. There's rats, there's poop. We don't do this. We learn the hard way. Yeah. So I'm sure they cluing into little things, but no, sometimes you're like really getting into cool conversations with people and like become friendly and like it's fun. I don't know.
Any touristy shit you saw that blew your fucking mind and you're like, this is touristy, but is so fucking worth it?
Iguazu Falls.
Iguazu Falls, where is it?
It's in the Argentina, Brazil
border,
and Paraguay's right there too. Border, yeah. It's Niagara's a fucking dick licker compared to this.
Oh my.
Yeah, and they have these walkways that are built out over. I mean, they go crazy.
What do you mean? You built out over?
So see the top?
Yeah.
You can walk on those. They built them out deep.
Both sides falling into. Holy shit.
Yeah. So they have see the walkway?
No. On the right side.
Yeah. So that's like a 20-minute walk over the waters that people died making because there's a current. Like, of course, and like. Yeah,
it looks like Avatar. I mean,
and they don't have Mexicans to offer up, so that was their own people. You know? Yeah, it looks like Avatar. It was really cool.
Holy shit!
But Chinese.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
They're the worst.
Tell me about it.
Pushy, shrill. There's a line
the
for
flags. They got the flags.
The pictures.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Why can I hear you from that far? You're talking to someone next to you. What is this? There was like a viewpoint, and we had a line that just naturally formed, like one at a time. And you see them inching, and you're like, hey, there's a line. And they go, yeah. Inching,
they don't have the line
and then they
culture.
just go in.
That's a British thing.
Yeah, the queue.
The queue is a
if you want to take that picture alone, that's one at a time shit. And Chinese are like, nah.
Yeah, I mean, they just got able to travel like 30 years ago.
So they're learning about lines.
Yeah, it was like, okay, my grandparents were in a famine, and then now I get to go to a waterfall.
Because she spoke out against Mao.
Yeah, exactly.
My other sister's a soccer ball.
Yeah, look at that walkway. It was cool.
Dude. Ours like, you need to cut this out. Like, what if we say it 6 times?
They already cut it out. Come on, we out here, baby. We out here. We doing jokes. Oh my God.
Yeah, there's some place like that. Machu Picchu.
Did you do the?
Yeah.
And okay, can you break it? So Machu Picchu, my understanding is that it's not like a day trip. This is a few days. You have to climb up to it. You have to kind of stop at a hotel.
If you're old, you can take a train from Cusco. Anyone can take a train from Cusco. It doesn't have to be old. But Ryan O'Neal, if you know him, is a comic.
Yeah.
He came to visit.
So he
and
met
he was
you
like,
there.
I want to, because I told everybody, if you want to come, if you was anything in all of Mexico down that you wanted to do, let me know, and I'll tell you when I'm going to be near there, and I'll change my direction for you.
And even though you changed your number and said you wouldn't contact anybody, but that's really adorable.
No. Okay,
that's really sweet that you would say that.
Oh, you think I know? They're going to catch me on a fucking thing? I wrote their fucking numbers down on a piece of paper, and I said, tell me what you want, I'll tell you, I'll reach out then. Okay. Fucking dick licker. Back on tour, so I'm attacking your friends. I come in here, you're my last friend here.
Okay. So Ryan goes down to meet you. You text Ryan from this is hilarious. You text Ryan from a random number.
Yeah.
He trusts that it's you.
Yeah.
Nobody else tried to prank him. Like, that's a hilarious prank.
Okay, so I found Saul Volcano's number.
Yeah.
And I knew what his birthday was.
Yeah.
And I from Ryan, I was like, give me Sal's number. And I said, happy birthday from Bolivia. And no response. And then another one. And then I was just like, this is fun now. I was on WhatsApp. So then I was texting him every like 2-3 weeks, updates. And I knew he'd get way later. He's just not checking these.
Yeah.
And then I finally got through to him and he's like, why didn't you write me? I'm like, bro, I wrote you every 2 weeks. And he goes, where? I'm like, what? They go, WhatsApp. And then he went and looked and he goes, oh, I saw happy birthday from Bolivia. And I go, instant block. He goes, I didn't read the rest. There's no way that's not spam. Block that number.
I love it.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, so Ryan meets you down there. You guys decide to go to Machu Picchu.
5-day hike, Salcantay Pass.
Okay. There's a different version where you don't have to do the hike. But even then, don't you have to like stop at a city at the base?
Yeah, there's a. Yeah.
This is not a day trip place, is what I'm basically trying to
And you
say.
got to get tickets.
No,
and you got to plan
Yeah,
it.
you got to get tickets. That's the only reason we had to plan that ahead of time because it's so. I think since COVID, it's so packed that you have to like get a specific day, pass ahead. Pro tip number 2. What was the other pro tip? Take the shower at the lounge.
Yeah.
Shout out the lounge.
Pro tip number 2. Bribe any of them to go on whatever tour you want.
Yeah.
They sell you tour 1 or 2 or 2 or 3, 1 or 2 or 3, and then A, B for each one. And you want to go, I think 2A is the one
And
with the
you just
iconic
hit 'em
viewpoint.
with a little.
Yeah. So me and O'Neill were like, let's see what's up here. We're not supposed to go here, but let's go. And then some guy's like, hey, can I see your pass? And we're like, yeah. There it goes. First of all, it's closed for the season. Second of all, your pass doesn't even work here anyway. And we're like, okay. And he goes, but do you want to go? And I was like, I don't even know what this is, dude.
I love it.
I don't even know what this is. But I was like, kinda. And he goes, and then one of his friends starts yelling, and I'm like, oh, he's telling him.
How much?
Yeah, but they're talking Quechua, so I'm like, I'm not sure, or whatever's there. So I'm like, 20? And he goes, go and come back. 20 is $4.
Oh, 20 their dollars.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't want to go too high. And he goes, go back. And we were out on this Inca bridge by ourselves for like an hour and a half, smoking a joint with the most beautiful viewpoint, just me and O'Neill, having a blast.
You don't have pictures of this?
I can send you some. We for sure do.
Okay.
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
What do you mean when you mean the Inca Bridge? You're saying a bridge that they built.
There's to escape the Spaniards.
Okay.
That's on this back way to Machu Picchu, and it's pretty cool. The Incas are wild with architecture, so they have this bridge. So it's all this like on a mountain. There's like ledge they built with like stones over the slave built. Yeah. So see that? I thought it was decrepit. It's not. That bridge thing. They run away. If you run to the right, that's away, and then it swings out so no one can follow you.
That middle thing they can make swing out.
Yeah. So then they just pull that away, and anyone
Holy
following.
moly.
And that's all stones.
So they
on a
built
cliff
that
face.
up.
Yeah.
That's
Remarkable.
fire. Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're on that bridge.
So we're like right. I mean, we're like here. I don't know, whatever. This isn't good video, but like we're. Oh yeah. Wait. What was the last one? Yeah, we're about there.
Wow.
Oh no, we went around there. So we went around there. So that's during the season, and it was just us, dude. It was so fucking cool, and that is the place to get stoned with a view from the.
Hold on one second. Are they stacking those stones that we're looking at from how far below?
I don't know, a mile and a half.
Get the fuck
I don't know, far, pretty far.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
and that was their escape route when they were getting attacked.
So that
I mean, it's crazy, but also if you see Machu Picchu, you're like, the whole thing is crazy.
The whole thing. Have you been?
Like, no, I just
Oh, yeah.
seen pictures and just read about it. It's just the most insane thing ever.
the reason why Machu Picchu is so impressive is because of the altitude, right? It's like getting that rock up there. It's not like you've seen pyramids that are more remarkable.
Oh yeah, I got a picture of me like butt fucking O'Neill right in front of this view.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Need that one.
Yeah,
Need
okay,
that
I'll
one.
send you
Sorry,
that one.
Ryan.
Write all
Sorry.
these down. I gotta find
Apologies.
it on my elf.
But like the structures that you're seeing there,
Yeah.
are they
remain? The Inca architecture is.
They remain. What I'm saying, it's not like the pyramids in Giza or whatever.
What do you mean?
Like in
In what
terms
way?
of size and
No,
structure.
no. It's little homes.
But what's fascinating is that they were able to get all that stone up to this altitude. This is a 5-day hike, right?
So I mean, they did. So you know when you have a friend that says we built a deck on our. And like
who did they
no,
enslave?
Guatemalans did that for you, or whatever. This is like slaves.
So Incas.
They didn't build shit.
So
They
Incas are getting the
designed it.
credit for.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
But there are where you can't get a piece of paper through these rocks, even like hundreds of years later or a couple hundred years
Yeah,
later.
perfectly designed, earthquake-proof,
The Christians always put
aqueducts that are-
facades in front of like Jesus stuff. Every earthquake, the facade falls, the original structure remains.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Motorcycle Diaries is all that. Like, look at Cusco. It's been destroyed by earthquakes so many times, except for the Inca structures.
Yeah.
Stay up.
And
Those
did
ones
you-
have been around.
Did you talk to anybody about that? Was there any like expert in architecture and explains why?
I'm sure I didn't really.
I mean, it's
I
just,
honestly, I don't
smoking
even know
weed
what
at this
Machu
point.
Picchu means something.
forgot it.
No, I never learned. I was smoking reefer in a fucking beautiful place.
4-day hike up. Intense or
5 days, 4 nights. Yes, very intense. A couple people had to turn back from altitude poisoning.
Really?
Yeah. One just started throwing up.
You didn't get sick at all?
Okay, so about 30 minutes before the end of the pass, where it's the highest point, I started hallucinating.
Let's go.
No way.
Okay,
Yeah.
tell
What
me.
kind of hallucinating?
What?
What kind of hallucinating?
I'm seeing shit, and I'm like, I mean, you know when you do drugs and you're like, if the first time you're like, is that real? And then you're like, oh, I've done it. That's not real. But I know I'm seeing.
But like
if you're on
wavy
mushrooms and you're
trees?
seeing that, yeah,
Wow.
rocks. There's no trees up there because it's past the tree line. But I'm like, I don't want them to make me turn back, so I can't tell them.
Do you tell Ryan?
Ryan's a fucking lunatic. He ran up it. he's full on Tardo. He's like, I'm feeling great. And I'm like, you're hallucinating too then. Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, but I'm like, I can see it. But it's very hard. The air gets thinner and thinner.
What about the coca leaf? Are people ripping that?
Yeah, that was great. You're eating coca leaves all the time.
What does that feel? What does it feel
You
like?
just get kind of juiced.
Okay.
Coffee?
Yeah. Didn't know later, coca tea, pour hot water over it, that it's that much of a stimulant. I thought it was just altitude. So I drink it at night and you're just like, it's a daytime thing.
But you can imagine why
And
people
then the
think
candies.
it's a spiritual place, right? If every time they're climbing up, they all of a sudden start to get these visions.
Yeah, you
you're
didn't even
like,
take anything.
shit.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the gods.
Yeah.
Something magical is happening up
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some people have to turn back. They just start barfing and they just can't get blue. And they're like, you got to get them down now. There's no air and they're reacting wrong.
But then, like, during the hike up, where are you stopping? Like, are there places to actually
Yeah,
sleep?
so
and
there's
stuff,
like
or-
lodges. Some people just
Oh,
do
lodges.
Some people just do tent on their back,
Whoa.
and then just do it themselves. Fucking warriors do that. Like, and I met some people, a French couple that was doing it, and I'm like, what? By the way, you don't have to prepare for this, so I can't. I'm with a backpack.
So they have food
An
for
Osprey
you at the
backpack.
lodges and stuff.
Really interesting, like food they make in a fire, like underground. Like they build this. It's like fire, and they put everything in like. And they
Clay
put
pots?
stones on it, yeah, and they put clay pots, and then
Yeah.
they bury it, put hay on top of that, and,
Nice.
Yeah.
and it was like succulent, chick, like really good.
Yeah, what is it? The luau.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy. They do that in Hawaii, and they're from like Asia, pretty much, and they do that in Peru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same like
Does
style.
the smoke get out?
No, it's packed in there.
I wonder if it's so you're not telling the ops where you are. Like I'm being facetious, but
Yeah,
at the
could
same
be.
time, like if there's smoke
You
blowing,
had to cook discreetly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No predators and shit coming around?
Yeah.
How do you plan out the path? Like,
To go?
Yeah.
There's groups that are like, we'll take you.
oh no, not just the hike. I'm talking about this entire trip. Like, are you just like winging it?
Yes. So there's a couple things I'm like, I made a list. So every time I met anyone from knowing I'm going to do this in like a year, anyone I met, anyone from a place, I'm like, give me a recommendation. And they're like, oh, Buenos Aires. I'm like, no, give me a bar. Give me a restaurant that you love. Give me
Yeah.
like, oh, what is a hike
Smart.
that you like?
Okay.
The way you would tell someone coming,
Yes.
you wouldn't go Empire State Building. You'd be
Yeah,
like, oh
yeah,
no, there's
yeah.
this place that does jazz on Wednesdays. You
Yeah.
should check out.
Got you.
You know,
Ah.
my neighborhood bagel place is cut that. That's gonna make me get made fun of.
The bagels
Hold on,
in
retake,
Brooklyn.
retake. My
There's a
neighborhood tough guy story.
delicatessen over on
Damn it!
34th.
It's out of my mouth. I knew it was gonna fuck me.
Attend my shul. You'll think it's very nice.
It's okay, all right, it's okay.
You're not beating the allegations, dude. You're
I know.
Good point. Then I met a guy in where was it, Myanmar, and he was like, I didn't want to bring my camera with me. This guy from I think Seattle, and he's like, because I didn't want to be like a tourist. And I was like, you're a 6'2" white guy in Myanmar, bro. It's not the camera.
So you're getting these specific
Yeah.
recommendations.
So I was like, tell me something. Google Map.
yeah.
Dot. And anywhere I was near something, I'm like, why did I got a dot here? It was a rec from a local.
And then boom, you're gonna go check.
Lifties, they're all Argentinian or Chilean when you're skiing.
Lifties?
Yeah, lift workers, ski lift.
Oh, yeah.
Or, you know, or people working like the
Yeah.
concessions.
Yeah.
You start talking to them, de donde eres, it opens up everything.
Right.
And then you're just like, give me something. Yeah, the first one was this sick, no electricity beach in Uruguay. That was the first one outside the cellar. And then I got there towards the end. And it was just like, so I would just have these places. So I had like 80, 100 places to go to, but I'm like, the only ones I gotta go to is Machu Picchu.
Yeah.
And
Salt Flats,
and I
though.
want to. No, that was just on there.
Wow.
If I missed it, I missed it. So like I said, so if I'm going this way and then some shit happens here,
Yeah.
You'll go.
I'm not like, well, I had plans. I don't have plans. If I got sick, I'll stay for another 2 days. I don't have to take an overnight bus while I'm barfing.
Yo, this is so
Were you?
fucking
Oh wait. So the only
sick.
ones were
This
Machu
is awesome.
Picchu and what else?
I wanted to get
Carnival in Brazil?
No, but
Really?
when I was ending, I was like, hey, I'm ending and I'm in Brazil early February. I'm like, oh shit.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm going to stay for another couple weeks.
Yeah.
And like party out this great trip.
Yeah.
And like celebrate.
Yeah.
No, I did. This is also very gay, but like, I'm a hippie.
No.
So I did a solstice to solstice trip. I went up
Ooh.
to the top of Alaska for the summer solstice.
Yeah.
24 hours of sunlight.
Wow.
Saw a polar bear, like way out, but like we saw it, and the tour guide's like, all right, we're good. It's like, hey, actually,
We got to get out of here.
and not quite, but he's like, just don't wander, just see what he does, but
Yeah.
don't. And then he was fine. He didn't come in too hard, but
But they're one of the few animals that hunt humans.
Yeah.
They want humans.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You see the video of the polar bear trying to get into the photographer's
shit is
thing?
terrifying.
It's insane.
He's in a glass case,
And he's like,
and that polar bear wants it
Yeah.
bad.
It's supposed to be bear proof, and it's like creaking, and you can see him being like,
tested this. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, here it is.
bro,
Look at this thing.
shit.
And you can smell him, so he's like, dude.
That's a vending machine, bro. That's
And this
crazy. That's
oh,
terrifying.
he's licking it.
Oh, he full on gets a pop in there,
dude, he's so heavy.
and that's like a teenage polar bear. It's not even full blown.
Wow.
Yeah,
Look,
that
he's
is-
shaking it. It's so heavy.
Oh, that's a
Oh, my
problem,
God.
bro. Nah, I'm out.
Oh my God, it's
Why
open a
y'all
little bit
do
too.
this shit?
Oh, look at that. Why
I
does
know
he
what
have
you
a
mean by
little
y'all, but you're
open-
right. I know what you mean by y'all, but yeah, you're right.
Okay, so you did
You'll
the,
never have to color correct this kind of video. it's y'all.
But you guys
Send
would
me
look
to
so
y'all.
good in it, though. Have you thought about that? Your beautiful skin on the snow. Oh.
All right, guys, let's take a break for a second, okay? Let me ask you something real quick. How different do you feel when you actually look put together?
Yep.
Like, be honest, when your hair is right, your skin looks clean, you walk out the door, you just move different. Most guys don't even realize it, but your whole confidence shifts when your routine is dialed in. The problem is, most of the stuff we've been using forever is just whatever's on the shelf. You're not even thinking about what's in it. And that's why we've been using Based. Based Body Works. It's clean, plant-based grooming products made for guys who actually care how they show up. No weird chemicals, no nonsense, just stuff that works. Their shower duo, peppermint argan oil. You come out in the shower come out of the shower feeling like a new man. Hair feels clean, hydrated, actually healthy. Then the skincare, super simple charcoal cleanser, moisturizer, done. Your skin just looks sharper. And the texture stuff, quick styling, no buildup. Your hair just looks right without trying too hard. And here's the thing I like. You actually trust what you're putting on your body every day. It's not just about looking good. It's peace of mind too. So if you're trying to upgrade how you feel, stepping into your day, go check out basebodyworks.com. Use the code FLAGRANT for 20% off, and they'll throw in a free toiletry bag when you grab one of the sets, because confidence should not come at the cost of your health. All right, guys, you got places to be, and sitting in a waiting room for hair loss treatment isn't one of them. I started doing the hair loss stuff 2 decades ago almost, okay? Saved my life. Hims makes expert care accessible on your schedule so you can skip the line and focus on feeling like yourself again. Hims offers convenient access to a range of prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work, including chews, oral medication, serums, and sprays. Doctor-trusted ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil can stop further hair loss and regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. It stopped the hair loss for me. I actually got hair growth back. Sustained it. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourself. Hims brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatment plans that put your goals first. No hidden fees, no surprise costs, just real personalized care on your schedule. For simple online access to personalized and affordable care for hair loss and more, visit hims.com/flagrant. That's hims.com/flagrant for your free online visit. hims.com/flagrant. Featured products include compounded drug products which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety information. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Now let's get back to the show.
There was a whale hunt celebration because when they get one, they're like sick.
Where's this?
In Barrow. Also, here's another one you face your shit. It's called Barrow, Alaska. They renamed it the indigenous name Ukviagvik. And everyone in Anchorage, very liberal, is like, you're like, Uk, because it's hard to pronounce. So like Ukavyak, you're trying to pronounce it. It's not written easier. And then you just go, I'll just say Barrow. They go, it's Ukviagvik, have some fucking respect. I was like, okay, sorry. And then you get up there, and there's this little tour of this nothing town, and the guy goes, welcome to I'm not gonna do the indigenous accent, but like,
No, do it. You did the Chinese one.
welcome to Ukviagvik. You can also call it Barrow. People call it Ukviag. We call it Barrow because that's what we grew up with. But you're welcome to call it whatever you.
So
want.
they don't even
No
call it.
way.
Yeah.
Is it the same with Mount McKinley? It's probably the same thing, right?
Wait,
It's
what's
like they
Mount
grew up in
McKinley?
a town. Like we're not renaming it. You guys are renaming it for us.
Yeah.
Thanks for protecting us, whites from Anchorage. Yeah. So we were there for. Yeah, I was at that whale. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Took a polar bear plunge or whatever it's called.
That's sick as hell.
Yeah. So they start throwing everybody up on a blanket to celebrate.
Oh, yeah.
Whale skin or whatever.
Yeah.
Give out pieces of blubber.
Did you eat it?
Yeah.
It's called.
Yeah, I tried it.
Fuck! I follow this guy. Who
You watch
eats
all
it.
these videos.
Buck? No, that's mukbang.
Mukbang.
Yeah. Also delicious.
Was it good? though?
Muktuk.
Muktuk.
What?
Was it good?
No.
Oh.
No.
Did they
I
dip
thought
it in
they
the
love
soy
it.
sauce?
Yeah, I got warned.
muktuk.
Yeah, I got warned you should put it in mustard or soy sauce.
They have
it was
some
just raw.
sauce that they
just
dip
raw.
it in. And they cut it with that little curvy knife.
Gives you every nutrient you need. Because like, how do these people survive with no greens?
Oh,
and it turns out that's got everything in it.
Wow.
Interesting.
Have you seen the glasses that they wear?
Oh yeah, they're sick.
Wait, no, the
tiny little
thin
slit.
ones.
But yeah, but they
Really?
celebrate a successful whale hunt, and then everyone's out. And then eventually they go, they're doing it. The captain does it. The captain's wives do it. They throw out candy like a bar mitzvah.
Wow.
They jump up and they throw out candy. And then eventually, like, tourists, I'm like, okay. And you go up there, and it's, I was like, they're like, ready? They're like, keep your feet together. And I'm like, and then I just collapsed. I'm like, nah, I can't do it. But yeah, so I was there for solstice.
So you did the
And then
other-
I was there for solstice.
Wow.
And where was the southern one?
Ushuaia is the southernmost
Ushuaia.
city, but there's another town in Chile called Puerto Williams.
Okay.
Who is trying to uproot Ushuaia as the southernmost city because they're like, well, it's this main city of this like state, and they're like, if you don't have 50,000, it's not a city. Now they have all these plans to get to 50,001 to uproot Ushuaia as the southernmost city and kill their tourism.
I love it.
Yeah, they're building all everywhere.
Capitalism wins. Okay, so you're down there, and what is their solstice celebration?
It's not 24 hours of sunlight. It's like the level of like Scotland, but to the south.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Edinburgh. So it's like it's not nearly as far south, but there's penguins, which is cool.
Fire.
Yeah. They would just have babies, so you like see all these like baby penguins.
But like fun party vibes, like an exciting moment, or
no,
more
it was really
like
just
rags?
they're not party vibes, not for that.
What was the most dangerous thing that happened throughout the whole trip?
I bought weed from the wrong guy in Medellin,
Uh-oh.
and he fucking kind of ruined my trip for a couple weeks.
Why?
It just kinda
Colombia's getting kind of bad again.
It's getting bad again.
Yeah.
Bro,
All the-
I kind of felt that, man.
A little
You
bit.
went?
Yeah.
We
Last
went-
time I went, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like,
How long ago was this?
Mine just 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I went a couple, and it was, we weren't in Medellin. Where did we go?
Cartagena?
Cartagena.
Yeah.
And it was we were like in this like old city area, and I know people got to make money, etc. But it felt like the second we walked out of the house, there were like guys coming up and like rapping for us for money, and then somebody trying to sell
annoying.
you something to it. And it was one of those things where it's like these guys got to eat. I totally fucking get it, but I wonder if you're the government, if you have a way of explaining, hey, if we can make this a tourist trap for Americans and Europeans to come here, there's going to be so many more jobs that you guys are going to make so much more fucking money,
Yeah. But
It's also selecting
not
the
everyone
wrong
gets
type
cut
of
in on
tourist.
that.
which is the problem.
So the gang members like sick. There's people who
Yeah,
want.
it creates a ton of inequality, but also that type of tourism, like sex tourism, which is like a huge part of it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
No, that's you're right. Like
In Medellin, they said all the real deep crime was you're buying drugs or you're buying women.
Yeah.
did you
Right.
go
And if
on
you're just
that?
tourism, they leave
and
those
probably
alone.
doing both.
And
Like,
entering into their
prostitutes and
world.
doing drugs.
That is the
Yeah.
problem when it becomes sex tourism. Like there's this, and I don't know if it's changing, but like Costa Rica did a really good thing where like they built their tourism community around daytime activities. Mm-hmm. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, we do
Leave
not
nothing.
want people to go. Hey, at night it's boring here. Don't come hang out.
Go to
It's
sleep.
horrible. Just go to sleep. They really try. And then when you don't have shit to do at night, there's not as much of a need for coke. And when
Yeah.
there's no need for coke,
Yeah,
you
there's
don't
less
have
cartels.
the cartel.
Yeah.
And when there's no cartel, it's safe for business.
Right.
And
But doesn't Costa
stability.
Rica have like that red light district area?
I'm sure they have a version of
Probably
prostitution.
do it in a certain area or
okay.
figure it out.
But it's
Amsterdam
fucking
has a
surf
prime
lessons
with
and
it. They
shit.
figured it out.
And it might be getting
Exactly.
worse, but like it is a thing. Like if you build your economy around sex tourism, you're gonna bring like the most.
Yeah.
The Colombians I met a Colombian in the north, and we were
Yeah.
talking about it. Every fourth person at this hostel either got robbed or had a friend get robbed in daylight sometimes. And she goes, it's going back. All the Colombians, we can
Oh,
feel
she
it. It got
felt it.
safe, and we can all feel it going back to the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fuck.
There was a dude of mine, he met a girl off Tinder, and then it was like a setup. Like she drugged him and then took all his shit.
Wow.
So what?
All the Airbnbs in Colombia and Brazil too, actually, are like, we needed to see the passports of everyone who's going to be here. Because they're like, you're not bringing hookers to our place.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just brings crime. Yeah, like either the
Yeah,
hooker,
you wake
hooker
up
will
unable
rob
to
you.
move, and as they're robbing you, and you're like, that's
Yeah,
that's
the
gonna go on
pimp
my
comes
review.
through and he wants to get an extra
Yeah.
thing. The guy's being predatory with the woman not paying. Like, it just is a headache.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bummer because Colombia is cool as hell.
So
man.
cool.
And the people
Yeah,
are.
the people
Chicharrones
are the best.
in the world.
But yeah, I just think it creates like rot.
Yeah.
Any spiritual stuff, like any ayahuasca?
I had the best
Journeys.
mushroom trip of my life.
Wait, why?
It was.
And where?
I'll tell you all this off air.
That,
oh,
like
Yeah,
that.
it's a place I don't want to ruin.
Okay. Can you
It was just great.
describe it without saying it?
Okay, I'll tell you. Like I
setting,
got, I
though.
got. So the show, and I was bogged down with everything.
Yeah.
And I had this.
By the way, real quick,
Yeah.
because I know Ari will not plug, so I will do it for him.
I'll get plugged,
Ari-
just different ones.
Ari's
me in.
bringing back his infamous storytelling show, The End. He's going direct to consumer. He's got the biggest names in stand-up comedy that are all doing stories on it, and it's available for pre-sale right now. So you can buy it at arishafir.com
By arishafir.com or the in.ymhstudios.com.
and at ymhstudios.com. It's fucking unbelievable. Some names: Shane, Nate Bargatze,
Hinchcliffe,
Hinchcliffe,
DeStefano, Norman,
DeStefano,
Robert Kelly,
Norman.
Sam Talent. You were invited and refused.
I did not refuse. We talked about this already.
I know. You actually said yes. and
I
then
literally
said,
am watching you guys edit it here, and I'm like, oh, I should have fucking done this. I literally just filmed the special, and you called me and asked, and I was like, I want to do it.
yeah.
And then I thought, I have so much respect for the show because this is, the show. Okay, the history of the show, obviously, which I'd love to talk about once we finish going over your travels. But like, I was like, I want to have a really good story.
Well, you're honoring it to be like, I'm not doing a half-ass job on this.
No, because everybody's bringing their It's Saturday night at the Cellar.
What?
You're not just going, hey, this is my whatever joke. You're
Yeah, it's a
bringing your
festival.
fucking A game. This is your best story. And I'd spent 2 years telling like the most important story of my life. And I'm literally going, well, what can I tell?
Yeah, right. You don't want to be like that. Yeah.
And I didn't want to go, I'm gonna do a story that's not coming to me just to make it funny for this thing. Anyway, huge regret. I wish I was part of it.
I mean, yeah, but you got to do it. But I mean, that some guys were doing like Segura went up to Sam Talent afterwards and goes, "That was amazing, dude."
Yeah.
I'm watching Roy Wood now in editing, and I'm like, I'm a weak comic compared to him. It's
He's
just like,
really good,
and then
dude.
some of the greats from This Is Not Happening, Miss Pat, Ali,
Yeah.
Big J,
Yeah.
like legends of the show came
Yeah.
back, and it was just like
Anyway, it's a whole season, by the way. It's not just one drop. So
7 1-hour episodes.
Wow, that's
Plus
awesome.
a prologue that I don't want to mention is gonna you'll love that, and that's free also. Nick
Anyway, this is
Bargatze-
awesome. What? Say.
What?
You said Bargatze?
Bargatze came.
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just think it's really awesome that you're doing it. You're also doing it on your own
Yes.
terms. And like the story about you starting the show, it being taken away from you unfairly, I think very unfairly. And then you,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. There's enough time. It's like when your chick in 11th grade cheats on you, and now you're married with kids. You're like, I mean, it was wrong to do that, but I'm not still angry.
No. I don't think you have
Yeah.
resentment or anything
Yeah.
like that. But
I
I
want
think,
to talk about the story because I don't know what happened.
oh yeah.
yeah.
And then maybe we can go back to some of the travels because I still have questions about that.
Oh,
but
sure.
it's worth talking about this. Okay, let's just start about the inception of the show.
Inception of the show was me and Eric Abrams,
Yeah.
the director of all my stuff.
Yeah.
Where I was at his house on Thanksgiving, and I think I forget
This is
who
how
was
long
first.
ago? How many years
This was
ago?
2009.
Yeah.
I was telling him a mushroom story, and then he was telling me a mushroom story,
Yeah.
and then I think it was me first. Him saying it doesn't matter. And then I was talking about a Nick Kroll mushroom story that I heard through Renazizi.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know, dude, and he was the assistant booker to Joel, who ran the Florida Improvs. He'd taken over the main improv.
Okay.
And I was doing nothing in my career. I mean, it wasn't like I hadn't even had we were Comedy Store guys, and Comedy Store was not what it is now. It was, agents wouldn't go there. It was a failure place, which looking back was such a gift for us so we could develop on our own.
Yeah.
I mean, Bobby Lee was the most successful guy because he was making $5,000 a week.
You got
Mad
me my
TV.
first spot at the Comedy Store. Did you know that?
I remember meeting you at the Hole.
No, at the potluck. I was like, hey, man, I'm coming in, and I don't know if there's a way to get up. You're like, yeah, I'm going to talk to them, and you got me up at the potluck. Legend.
So when anybody says, like, I met you at the Comedy Store once, I'm like, this could go one of two
No, I didn't
very
meet you
different
there.
ways.
We met at the Hole, I think.
At the Hole, yeah.
But I just messaged you.
You were
or
so
something
different at the Hole. You were, like, still finding yourself.
Of course, yeah.
And so it was like, you were a phony. You were this tough guy, Brooklyn. I'm like, and you were
Manhattan.
so cool. Yeah. Rep Manhattan, by the way. Fuck New York. Rep Manhattan.
Absolutely.
Number one borough. And
I've never heard anybody correct it to Manhattan. Brooklyn is way cooler to be.
That's my borough.
no, I started shouting, people are like, where are you from? Like, I'm from Manhattan. That's where I live.
Yes. But you're 100% right.
I think he died a long time ago. I'm from Manhattan. Fuck Brooklyn and you fucking
still holding on
white
to
guys
that.
with their top hats. Eat dicks.
No, but you're right. I was like really trying to figure out what I was on stage.
We were all at some point in college or whatever that we're like,
I
maybe I'll
was
try,
probably
maybe I'll be a
20
Fedora guy.
24, 25, maybe something like that. We were young. Wow. Okay, go on.
So I was doing nothing, and he was an assistant to a booker, and I was like, hey, dude, you have a side room that's not built up at the. It was kind of like the old Fat Black when Big J was hosting the fucking karaoke night.
Yeah.
They weren't really doing shows there.
Yeah.
And imagine then if I was like, hey, can I do it? So I was like, can we do a show of mushroom stories? Like, the place is dark most days.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, let's do that. Let me ask. And then he was like, okay. And we were like, let's change it to just psychedelic drug stories in general.
Yeah.
The lineup was one guy, I forget his name. Me and P. Carboni told a story about our own mushroom trip.
Okay.
This guy, Dan Madonia, Steve Agee, who's like a good actor and writer, Mark Maron, and Joey Diaz.
Wow.
Wow.
And 14 people were there. I mean, we could not get an audience. We
Yeah.
didn't have any way. I didn't know anybody.
What room is this again?
The side room of the event. They have now since built it up.
This is in Florida?
No. Joel from Florida had taken over all the improv.
Got it. So in the LA Improv, there was a side room.
Yeah.
Got
And
it.
Eric was the assistant booker, so we're like, okay. And you couldn't drink in there. There was no bar. You couldn't even bring your booze in from the other place.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a magical. I was like, I would do my story, then I'd bring somebody up, and I'd sit there and watch on the floor, and it was just like, it was so cool watching these guys tell real stories. Joey Diaz going to like Led Zeppelin, I think, in like the '80s on Quaaludes. You know, Mark Maron getting like too much drugs on a Grateful Dead concert and thinking he's chewing gum and he thinks he's got a bloody mouth.
Yeah.
Just like it was just like all 14 people were like, that was amazing.
Yeah.
It was so real. And we're like, let's do another one. And so then we started like changing topics every week. And then it built up.
Yeah.
Anyone who came, 18 people the next time, 20 people. And then eventually comics wanted to do it. Eventually the improv got mad at me. They're like, well, you had Bill Burr, Jim Jeffries, and Burt Kreischer in the side room.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, that's the room you gave me. What do you want me to not book a good show?
Yeah.
And then they moved me to the main room, and then we did it at Montreal at the Comedy Festival.
Oh, wow.
And listen, I don't care, but I've never really gotten respected in this business. So they're like, you can do the midnight show. I'm like, you don't have midnight shows. And they're like, well, we don't really have space for you.
You get respect now. I think there was a time where you were maybe overlooked.
Yeah.
I think all comics go through that. But I would
Yeah.
say that you're a respected comedian now.
Depends by who. Yeah.
I think
Comics respect me.
I definitely think that like Jew changed a lot of things. Now they hate you even more for it.
But dude, it was magical. We do like hooker stories and trouble with the law stories, roommate stories, and whatever. Everyone had them.
Yeah.
I remember the hooker stories one. It was like got uncomfortable for the crowd, and Eddie Pepitone kept like starting a story and then be like, Why this topic, Ari? We're losing everybody. And then back to fucking some chick in the back of a truck. And then we did it in Montreal, became the cool hangout. The midnight show at that tranny strip club became the cool hangout.
Yeah, what's the name of the strip club?
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra, yeah.
And we did like 4 days in a row, and everybody. Russell Peters, I saw him at a UFC. I was like, "You want to do my show?" And he was like, "Okay." I'm like, "I'm trying to fill it up." It's like 80, and he was just like, "Bro, I'm Russell Peters, and it's Canada.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
It'll fill up." And I didn't realize what a favor he was doing.
Yeah.
It just became the coolest hangout. We'd all drink there, and then like eventually Comedy Central was like, "Let's film some of these."
It's
Okay.
crazy to hear you had a hard time in the industry because I had a theory that you guys ran it.
Well, here's the problem. There's too many of us, so we don't all get our piece.
What, you know what's dope about this story?
I like the theory. The theory thing is awesome.
But
Yeah, we started doing it on TV. It really exposed people, and I love YouTube too. Giving people like a break.
you gotta help people, man.
Yeah.
You
So
gotta-
then it's
fun.
on Comedy Central, and then how does it get
So
stolen?
first on YouTube, and then they came in, whatever the executive was on the side, YouTube Comedy Central was like, "We want to keep these stories about 2 minutes." And we're like, "Actually, we're going like 20.
Yeah.
And she's like, "No." I'm like, "This isn't a puppy video."
Is it This Is Not Happening Yet?
Yeah, we named it. This is not happening. Actually, Steve Agee was like, "Hey, you need a name for this.
Yeah.
You can't just call it Ari's Storytelling Show.
Yeah.
If you want to keep doing these, you should brand it."
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, This Is Not Happening was a takeoff of some like painting, like "This Is Not a Pipe."
Oh yeah.
Magritte. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. Those are.
He is too. He is.
He's trying to help. I love that. So it's about like stuff existing, but that is not a pipe. It's paint on a canvas, and these
Right.
stories aren't actually happening now. They're a rendition of what happened.
Something happened, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. It's goofy, but like, yeah, and then it caught on. I remember Ralphie doing a story at the Improv, going, "I haven't been nervous on stage in a long time."
So this is the thing about the story that I think makes it so special. It's like when the goal is the story, laughs are a bonus.
Yeah,
With stand-up, laughs are mandatory, right? It's
but then I was very clear. I don't want to go like the Moth. Moth is great.
Yeah, they
but
have
it's
to be
always like-
funny stories.
Yeah, Moth always ends with, "And that's not just the day I lost my watch. That's the day I lost my
dad."
innocence."
Yeah.
Like, all right, bro.
Also, some fire stories.
Yeah, I like the
fire
Moth. I
If
like
you want to
that.
see a great one, Mike
Mike
DiStefano.
DiStefano, yeah.
Mike DiStefano. Mike DiStefano is like a legendary New York comedian. A lot of us just like looked up to him growing up. He passed, but he has a
nice
moth
guy.
that will fucking make you cry, laugh, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the goal of it, and I think it changes the perception of the audience because you're immediately going, "Hey, this is a thing that's really interesting to happen. Funny shit happens along the way, but I'm on board because the ends might be something crazy that I could never expect."
Yeah.
And then it's almost like in the way that like Sopranos is funny, even though it's not a comedy, and the laughs
the way
hit
they
you
talk.
harder. Because I'm not asking you to laugh. You're gonna,
Yeah.
because this is what we do.
Also,
it's how
we're comics, so we don't know how to not be. We
exactly.
make jokes in inopportune moments because
Yeah.
we can't help it.
Yeah.
So then Reap mentioned it once. He did the show and he was like, after like 30 seconds with no laughs, I'm not used to it. I'm like, I better make a funny face or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ralphie's story is about playing basketball in like 9th grade and Corliss Williamson was on another team and getting dunked on nuts in the face by a 9th grade Corliss Williamson.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so fun.
But like, we saw some amazing moments and like clean comics who could be like, "This isn't recorded. I'm going to tell you something like really dark." And like, this is great. Watching people who had characters drop their character. I loved watching them.
Didn't Carrot Top do one?
Carrot Top did one after.
Oh, that
I
was
gone.
after. Okay, yeah.
But also, I would be interested to see what he was going to do.
Anytime you bring someone out of genre, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are doing it.
We did it in Edinburgh. This guy called the pub landlord. He had a character where he was like the manager of a pub.
Yeah.
He was like, "I'll tell you a real story." And people were like, "I've never seen you."
Yeah.
And he was also like, "I'm nervous to do this."
Yeah.
They're just fun. And it made me a way better comic to have to prep a new story. Because listen, I'm going first.
And you got to set the tone.
I got to set the tone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bury all of you.
Yeah.
And it's hard. And I'd have to sit there. I got an office one time. I'm like, I got to start writing out the details of these stories.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you keep having to do like psychedelic trips to?
You got to create.
No, we changed topics. So it'd be like job stories. I'm like, well, what job have I had? I know there must be, everyone has them. You just got to like, you know, like Big J's the best. Big J can take something that is not of note and make it a really
Unbelievable
interesting story.
Yeah. He's a great story.
He's like the best.
It's interesting because I always knew Jay as a storyteller, and I think a lot of people know him more now, maybe from crowd work.
Yeah.
But when I was coming up, he was just this magnificent storyteller, and he could always do stuff off the fly. He was always so witty. But that's kind of where people were sitting in the back of the room watching. You know,
Late night at the Cellar,
At the
whatever.
Cellar,
like, back
yeah.
when the Cellar wasn't packed, and you're
Yeah.
like Sunday night shows on the road.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, it's half full. Like,
Yeah.
checks getting dropped. You're like, all right, let me tell you about a time I did this.
Yeah.
But also, comics all have it. I was on the road once, a long time ago. Went to a strip club.
Yeah, long
did
time
some,
ago.
Did some, yeah,
long time ago.
some like dumb stuff. Not real. We saw some chick just giving out hand jobs. Like it was her first week and didn't know
Right.
she didn't have to. Just like in the room, you know. And I'm like a young, just formerly religious Jew. So I'm like, what the fuck? And then my friend Tate's like, go take her into the other room. And I'm like, and then how do you do it? He's like, just take her hand and fucking spit on it and put it on your dick. I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
That won't work. He goes, bro, I've just seen her give out 3 hand jobs. you don't have to treat her like a lady. And I'm okay. And then, so we talked about this the next day, and I think like West Palm or something, some Florida place. And we were talking about this. It's like, all right, come on stage. We're gonna tell this
And
story.
you guys
told this story of me not realizing and taking her hand and licking it and putting it in my dick, and then hearing Takeo, spit on, not licked. Like, oh god. And I'm like, yeah. So like,
You licked so many dicks.
he was
that night.
watching. He was like the semi-private room watching. Like,
She jerked off 3 dudes.
minimal.
Tasted it.
We didn't get to the beginning of her shift.
Back at the Bolivian salt flats.
Burying my hand, burying my lips. Yeah.
Bro.
Okay.
So these are like fun stuff that comics have. We live crazy too. We do stuff. We're like, yeah, let's do coke and go out.
Yeah.
We do stuff. Like, so it's like, tell these stories, and they're so fun. I love watching it. Yeah, so we did it on TV for a while, and then eventually, I don't know.
Can we go into that? Like, not to harp on it as a negative thing, but just to understand why we got here.
So I had a long time ago, an act teacher told me this. I go, if you're acting from a place, if you're telling about this horrible car accident, but the end result is you're telling how the nurse that took care of you became your wife.
Yeah.
And that, then you don't say it, you don't bemoan it. You go like, oh, my bones are broken.
Yeah,
Because you know where it's
You
headed.
got a wife. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like, I didn't think I wanted to live. I want to commit suicide, whatever.
Yeah.
Because you know where it's going.
Yeah.
So at this point, like, I made my own show, so I'm fine.
And it's wildly successful, and it's
Yeah.
very unique in that for years, Comedy Central and just any comedy platform has been trying to find a way to put on new talent. And every different iteration of the show kind of doesn't really work.
Yeah.
There's always a version where they go, what if a comedian tells a joke, but we act out the sketch of the joke at the same time? And they always try it, it doesn't work. There's like here's the new talent. There was a thing called Premium Blend when we were younger, which was like a huge deal to get.
Never got it.
Didn't really, didn't mean either, but it didn't really do anything. You know, bro.
I wanted it
it's
so
like-
bad.
Yeah,
I wanted it so bad.
Even the Comedy Central half hours, like that was like the cream. It was that and HBO specials were like the cream of the crop when we were
the
growing
half
up.
hours, really.
And like sometimes they did, sometimes they didn't. So there wasn't like a real way to like garner interest for young comedians. Like, a late night appearance was really big before our generation, but once you hit ours, it didn't really.
It wasn't
do
a
the same
launching thing. It was just something to do.
And then you guys organically created the show where stories, not even from the big guys. The big guys are going to do well because they have a draw. But from people that you didn't know would fucking blow up.
So
We're
there's-
talking about
yeah.
millions of views.
So there's two ones that really drive this home. So Comedy Central didn't understand what the internet was.
Right.
They just didn't understand it. It's fine, whatever. Oh, for the people at home. Comedy Central was a network on television. It came actually with every cable. Oh, cable. Okay.
Yeah.
And they had a lot. They made South Park, The Daily Show. These were all this brand, Comedy Central. And they were the only place to do comedy.
That's it.
HBO would put a special every 3 months, and it was always old timers.
Yeah. It was your
was
only
that?
way through as a comic when you really think about it. Like,
Yeah, it was your only way through. You had to
getting
get
a
on there.
special
Yeah.
was just
from Comedy
massive.
Central.
Was huge.
Is
yeah.
this, you know?
And you wouldn't necessarily translate. Some
Right.
would, some wouldn't. But that was like the
Yeah.
only way through. And we'd all kind of wait around. They did maybe one a
Hoping
month.
to call on you.
That's it. Yeah.
So they didn't understand the internet. And I remember there was one season early on where they were really trying to get Rob Corddry. He's the bald guy from General Children's Hospital. Is that him? Am I thinking of the right guy? I am. Okay. And they were excited. He did a good story, and they could. Yep, that's him. Nice guy. Did a good story.
yeah.
So it was him and Joey Diaz on the same season.
Yeah.
And now this guy is a darling of the alt scene, and he's on TV.
Yeah.
Joey Diaz is just some criminal. And they didn't understand that. And when Joey Diaz got to 1 million views and Rob Corddry's at like 80,000, they were like,
What's going on here?
what do you mean? And I'm like, well, one, he's internet famous, Joey.
Yep.
Two, he's a master storyteller.
Yes.
Like you just like listen to him, being on the road with him is so entertaining. And that's what comics do too. Back table to cellar.
Yeah.
Everywhere. We just tell them the time you went to Portugal and did that. Okay, and that's what those. Like Jeff Dye did one about stealing a jersey. We did this in basketball, intramural basketball. I told him, I'm like, dude, you got to do my show.
Yeah.
He was just talking before a game about stealing Mike Vanderjack's jersey from his bar in Key West. Right. And then they're like, give him back the jersey. He goes, no. And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, no. He goes, we'll arrest you. I'm like, then I'll burn your fucking All-Star jersey. He goes, I'm going to get some use out of it first. And he was like, fuck, holding this guy. So anyway, it was a Joey Diaz one. And then what was really significant was Ali Siddiq.
Yes.
Legend.
Who was an unknown guy. I mean, unknown. I didn't know about him. And we were, I know diversity has like bad connotations now, but I would say there's a diversity of life more than just color. So if you take a rich black and a rich white, they're a lot closer than a rich white and a poor white. You know, a prison white. Owen, what's his name? You still his Comic View?
Owen.
Gary Owen. Yeah.
Oh, Gary
He's
Owen.
way different than you.
Yes.
Different lifestyle.
Yeah.
He's closer to Ali Siddiq, you know, than you know.
Yeah.
So he had a story, my favorite story of all time. So they told me, hey, he won a comedian's. So we're looking for like different diversity of experience. Yeah. They go, we know this guy. We go, okay, if you think he's good, let's have him. I just don't know him. And we did, so we did because we wanted to make sure there were good stories. So we did a bunch of TV bookings, and then we go, let's have extra internet-only bookings. We'll take the best of those stories and move them up to TV.
Love.
They can prove themselves later. Either way, they're getting an internet clip, which is better anyway. So we saved like 4 spots to move up, like getting relegated or getting like advanced. And he did one. By the second season, I was like, they wanted again at the second season, like, let's do him. I'm like, no, guys, the guy's a master. He did a story about, it's just called Mexican Got on Boots. Yeah. And you should look it up because I don't want to ruin anything.
We referenced it here when he came on.
Really?
Yeah, as like a touch point for a lot of us to him, because a lot of us didn't know who he was until
Didn't know him.
Yeah.
And you're like, don't know what's going on. It's like, remember the first time you said 28 days later? And like, you don't know what's going on, and the character doesn't know what's going on, so it's pretty interesting. That's it. You're like, what's happening? Yeah. While he, in the story, is trying to figure out, it's a masterpiece. Yeah. And then got some little views, nobody knew him. And then like a year later,
cracked.
Somebody on Reddit said, have you seen this? And that was the joy of the internet. A year later, 1 million views. Yeah. And it was for a guy like that has, I don't have 5 minutes of Leno stuff. Yeah. But there's no place for me. Yeah. And him and Miss Pat, Jessa Reed, Big J, Joey, I'm like, well, now there is a place. Yeah. And people started prepping stuff for it. Yeah. And it was like pretty great. I mean, it was like, yeah, Ali Siddiq is like, he's
out of here now.
Oh yeah.
He's out of here now. Like he's prolific. He's put out so many special. It's like amazing.
The most prolific comic in the world. I don't know about India. Maybe they have somebody.
But in terms of ability to just create
at that high a level. So he is what the show is. Yeah. Finding a guy like that. Yeah. And it was always great.
So how does it go wrong?
So I sold my special to a startup network streaming service. I made my own special.
Greed is what he's trying to say.
Called Netflix. Yeah. And I was I made my own special and I wanted, by the way, less money.
I'm just teasing.
I just wanted people to see my special.
This is the double special.
Double special. Okay. Comedy Central didn't have the ability to put on a back-to-back side A, side B thing.
They're still locked into TV things and
they go, we'll take one of them. Like it's not one and then another. It's a double special. It's like a double album. It's not 2 albums. So I sold it to them, and then Comedy Central lost their minds.
What was really interesting about this, and
they lost their minds. And
this is the thing I feel like
how dare you? We're gonna cut jobs and comedians if you don't give us your special. I'm like, no, you're not gonna blackmail me. I'm not the guy to force. I'll kill myself. But I'll end my career. I've done it 100 times. Do what's not best for myself.
There's an important like wrinkle to the story, which is it's very common that these networks do what are called overall deals. Comedy Central's had overall deals for plenty of talent. The HBO did it. Netflix does it. Like, this is a very common thing.
Let's lock you up.
They
Let's pay you enough to lock you up.
They didn't do that for Ari. Maybe he wouldn't have done it, but like there was never offered to him. So when you don't offer that, the cost of that is the talent has the ability to do their special somewhere else without punitive measures taken. If you don't want me to do that, it's very easy. If you believe in me as a creator, then lock me up for the long term.
Marilyn Rice was on 24, but they called her a recurring character on for 24 episodes a season. And then she got Little Miss Sunshine, and they're like, no, we're shooting. I'm like, I'm not a series regular.
You didn't make me. You decided not to pay me the money to keep me. This is the risk. Yeah. But to take. Anyway, to take it out on you, I think, is very unfair. And
they saw me as an open micer who was lucky to have them. And I saw them as essentially, I'm bringing you the coolest show you've ever had. It's time to not view me like that.
That's crazy. Right. What is it about Comedy Central that makes comedians go away off the grid for mad long?
And that's what it was from. So I left in 2017 to Southeast Asia. Yeah. I finished whatever, and I left for 4 or 5 months. Oh yeah, dude. I gotta talk to him about this.
Yeah.
And then came back and sold my special to Netflix, and then they lost their minds and it was over. And then
you gave them the option and they rejected. They said, we don't want both things. We don't want it the way you want it. I go, no, I'm gonna have a Netflix special. It'll help promote the TV show. They go, we don't see it that. We see it as our show is gonna promote Netflix. And I'm like, oh, you guys, you've already lost.
Yeah, this is like end of an empire where you don't realize it.
Yeah. So anyway, then
they started doing nasty shit about like, if you don't come with us, we're gonna cut the amount of episodes. Like they did things that wouldn't just punish you, it'd punish the people you were trying to put on.
Punish the
staff,
the crew who had been. I mean, I got these guys. There was a time with season 3 plus a couple digital seasons, and I was like, let me get the director and the producer, let me get them some mushrooms for a job well done. And I talked to my mushroom guy, and he goes, I'm actually getting out of the business, so if you want some, take more. I'm like, how much do you have? He goes, I got pounds. And I was like, I'll take it all.
Oh boy, Ari, why would you?
And I gave everyone mushrooms, every comic. I gave every grip, every fucking cameraman. At some point, the safety lady, I would go up to everyone, I was like, hey, do you do mushrooms? She goes, I know what you're doing, I cannot see it. I'm like, okay. Yeah. And everyone got mushrooms. Aaron Berg smuggled his home in a salad from Whole Foods because he was afraid of getting it back. Ali Siddiq didn't understand what I was giving him. And he goes, how did Ari know I'm a vegetarian? And he lost his mind in a hotel room and thought he became white.
No way.
Yeah, and he told the story about it later. But like, yeah. I'm sorry, Ali. I thought you knew what I was doing. Who just gives dried mushrooms?
Yeah, that is a peculiar gift.
Oh, it wasn't in a chocolate or anything. It was just a caps of stems.
Yeah. Who delivers broccoli in a baggie this big?
We weren't on mushrooms.
Right. That's
we weren't.
Also, what a good friend is Ollie that he was like, I'm gonna try Ari's gift.
Like,
also, yeah,
like they look disgusting.
Maybe they're high end like shiitake. Yeah. Anyway, there's my family, and they're gonna cut their job.
You hear that, Bert? It wasn't just you.
Yeah. Exactly. It wasn't just you or Big J.
There's a history of this. All right, guys, take a break for a second. Talkspace is the #1 rated online therapy, bringing your professional support from licensed therapists and psychiatrists that you can access anytime, anywhere. Let's just get this straight. Online therapy is just therapy. Nobody's going to the therapist's office anymore. You're not seeing some stale office in an apartment building that got shitty art on the walls so it doesn't look exactly what it is, a Zoom site. Everything is done this way now. Talkspace was ahead of the curve, okay? You can get therapy and medication all in one place. Unlike other telehealth companies, psychiatry is available through Talkspace. So you can get the medication you need to supplement your talk therapy if needed. Talkspace is inclusive. Talkspace gives high-quality care that's backed by science. Talkspace partners with major research institutions to validate their treatment methods, making sure you receive the best care possible from anywhere. Talkspace makes getting the help you need easy, accessible, and affordable. Plus, most insured members have a $0 copay. I'm telling you, this will be worth it. Start changing your life today in the most convenient way possible. As a listener of this podcast, you'll get $80 off your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com/flagrant and enter the promo code SPACE80. That's SPACE80 to match with a licensed therapist today. Go to Talkspace.com/flagrant and enter the promo code SPACE80. All right, guys, real quick. This episode is brought to you by Row Nutrition and our liposomal NAD+. And for the Flagrant people, you get 20% off with the code FLAGRANT at rownutrition.com. That's RHO nutrition.com. Now, let me tell you why I've been taking Row's liposomal NAD+ every morning. NAD+ is one of the most important molecules in your entire body. Why is it important? Well, if you picture every cell having a little engine inside of it, which is the mitochondria. NAD+ is the fuel that engine runs on. It what helps power everything from your metabolism to your cellular repair to how well you think and recover. By age 30, NAD levels drop nearly 50%. And that impacts everything, your energy, your recovery, your brain function. RHO makes NAD+ in a liposomal liquid format designed to support absorption, and it's incredibly convenient. It's a quick little daily teaspoon, no powders, no capsules, no trip to a clinic, and I actually feel the difference. Clearer, more focused, clean energy throughout the day. Professional athletes, high performers, and medical professionals trust Row's formulas. These are people who take their health and recovery extremely seriously, and they choose this brand. So if you want to try Row's liposomal NAD+ or anything else on their website, head to rownutrition.com. Use the code FLAGRANT and get 20% off. Again, FLAGRANT for 20% off. Your liver will thank you.
Pause.
Yeah.
I give out Trippy Awards for best all these different categories on my podcast. You've been tripping, travel podcast.
Yes,
You've
yes,
done it.
yes.
You've done it. You've
Yes.
been anywhere.
Great pod.
Yeah. I've been
Come on.
Oh, I would love to.
Okay.
Al's got good travel stories.
Yeah.
Great.
Got locked up in Sweden.
You got locked
And
up
I
in
give
Sweden.
out best episode, best
Yeah.
trip, most dangerous, biggest piece of shit. This year, Luis Gomez did that for making his son jump off a cliff on waters. They were like, "Hey, you can't jump in here. That's low tide." He goes, "Ooh." You won most surprising this year. You won most
that's
surprising
sick.
Trippy for Burning Man.
That's sick. That
Which
was a great
like-
app, dude.
Yeah.
That was a really fun app.
Yeah, the finalists were you and Tucker Carlson for
Get outta
for
here.
not talking politics for an hour straight. Yeah, you were the final two. Yeah.
Yes. I think it's good I beat Tucker. It's
Bird was Trip of the Year. Steph Tola was Guest of the Year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I make little. I gotta get you.
Well, thank you for that.
Should've brought
That
it
was
in.
a fun app, dude. Yeah, we went deep.
Anyway, so it was taken from me, and it was a fucking hole in my heart for a long time.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people assume that you just
go
pitched a
outright.
show to Comedy Central. They said yes, and then you did it. I don't think they understood like the lore behind it.
That it was a baby that you kind of brought up.
Yeah, like
You
who's this guy? Why is
incubated.
he even on this? I'm like, no, they didn't cast
Then it got
me.
cut out of you and they played soccer with it. Yeah, like it just
Now we're making Ari uncomfortable with his own story.
I should not have told you that. I should not have told you guys that story.
it's a bad story. I'm sorry. That's rude. I shouldn't have said that.
There is something when you get that response when you go,
Dude, what was funny about it is the level of concern you had and then the immediate laughter.
yeah, because it's so wrong. I love wrong.
Yeah.
It was so out of line what you said that I was like, damn. And then you're all tagging, and I'm like, this is. I talked to
It's a team
people-
sport.
Oh wow. Yeah. Dude, there was a Hasidic guy. I have new Hasidic fans.
Yeah,
Jew.
yeah.
And there was a Hasidic guy that showed up in my last special taping. Hasidic. So
Yeah.
he's in the audience, and my closer is a pro Holocaust victim joke. They
Pro-victim.
should be victims.
Oh, they should be. Okay.
Pro the
Okay.
Germans. Yeah.
Okay.
And this guy, I mean, you see certain audience members.
Yeah.
He was like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, you can't joke about this." So ecstatic.
Yeah.
He didn't know that was a possibility. Yeah, this joking about what I told you was so wrong.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Wait, so the guy liked the joke?
So hold
The
on one
Hasidic
second.
guy?
Hold on.
Loved it.
That's
He's
so
like, I
funny.
wasn't allowed to laugh at it. What?
never heard
I was
a joke
only supposed to
about
feel anger about this.
Wow.
So he was surprised by the Holocaust twice.
This is not happening.
That's my favorite. The montage of people leaving interviews. You know, they don't just take the thing. They always go. I understand. It's the sound guys. I'm not gonna fuck him over. Yeah.
That's how people on Twitter describe the Holocaust.
Fake.
Yeah, this is not happening.
We're cooking with gas, boys. We're cooking with gas. Okay. So you get an opportunity to get it back.
Yeah. Well, it's not an opportunity. I was like, I have to have some time to think straight.
Well, the show gets continued without you, which is, I think, an important distinction.
Roy Wood took over.
And to Roy's credit, called you, which
100% said, hey, I won't do this if you don't want me to do it. What do you want me to do here? Like, let's discuss. And I was like, dude, if you don't do it.
They're going to cut it from all these comedians.
Comedians won't get a chance. Ryan O'Neal got a chance that year.
Right.
He wouldn't have if the show went away. I'm like, do it, dude, do it. And I was like, but get that across the board deal. Make them buy a script from you. Like, they need you right now. Remember when South by Southwest didn't have any women? And then they were like, oh shit, they got a heat for it. And they went to like Chelsea Peretti and she goes, I got paid. Because I know why you're calling me.
Yeah.
Bring
no
it.
kid.
Yeah, I'm filling a hole.
You're not
for
doing
you.
this because you want me.
Right.
So you're going to pay me.
In trouble. Yeah, exactly. So I was like, yeah, get it. So we did. Honor the show, wore a goofy outfit like I always did, you know. But, you know, it didn't end the way it should have ended, which is me taking it out. And so it was always like, I got to get back to this. And then COVID hit. And I'm trying to look at the positives. That's my last special, America's Sweetheart on Netflix. Find positives in everything. So sure, I was out of a job, but I went to Ecuador for 6 months while my industry collapsed and every comic here was wildly succeeding on the internet. I was taking off and eating fucking cuy and chicharron. But like, I had time to think clearly. And I'm like, it's time to do it again. All this stuff is off my plate, just like this trip. Stuff's off my plate. I can think clearly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So I called Eric. I'm like, let's do it. And he's like, let's put in all our money. And then I talked to Tom Segura and I was like, can you help? And he goes, I got a whole, like, not industry, what's it called?
Team.
Team, pretty much. Infrastructure here.
Infrastructure.
People that would love to make this the first non-Tom Segura production we make.
Yeah.
We'd be on the show. He had a great dosing himself on GHB and ending up in the hospital story early on.
Right.
So he helped. And then we were like, let's make it. And we did. And then we start scouting places. We got to do it right. Cheetahs, the place we had, is all built up and all like LED screens now. You can't go back there. And then also we had to like separate a little from the old show. And then.
You know where they did it?
Where?
The Box.
Oh,
no
get
way.
out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fire.
That's great.
That's fire.
Had the vibe. The vibe we had at that tranny strip club in Montreal.
Yeah.
And you go up the steps and you're seeing these like faded pictures of these like trans strippers and you're like, I'm in a dark place now. And if somebody's telling me a story about some shit they did, I'm not gonna judge them.
Exactly.
Because this is not glossy. I like going downstairs to the cellar. Downstairs rooms.
I agree completely. It sets its tone for the audience. Like if you're doing it at like some like university
Syracuse
hall
Improv,
or
yeah.
something like that, there's just too high an expectation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like, so we're like, we
The
finally
Box
found
is
the right
built around debauchery,
Yeah.
degeneracy.
Debauchery.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I mean, the last hour is, I don't want to get him in trouble. But I will tell you, so I went last time, they were like, hey, if you're going to do a show, I was like, you know what, I need to hear the sound system in use. And I want to see if they had.
Tell the story about when you went. Yeah.
I need to go. I mean, Chappelle used to throw comedians' balls there.
Yeah.
And I don't really know him that well.
Yeah.
He's always got a posse of 30 people.
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah.
That's not my vibe. Me and Attell once, we used to go diners every late night. And then he comes upstairs one time and goes, you guys want to go eat? I'm like, yeah, we're actually about to go eat. Sure. And then 40 more people like, yeah, well, I'm like, enjoy, buddy. It's not, I'm not itching to get close to you. Yeah, he'd throw these comedian balls, which is like, come, I want you guys to talk to each other, shoot the shit, beers on me, drinks on me, enjoy yourself. I mean, so cool. And I saw him at the Cellar brunch like a week or two later. I was like, oh, thanks for the comedian balls. No problem. He's like, dude, I got a hand job upstairs. He goes, oh, right, man, that's why I do it. He was so stoked. And I was like, nice. But anyway, so I was like, I want to see how the sound
I know,
system.
you and these hand jobs.
Let's get back to the old style handies. So I was like, let me see what, I had to make sure the sound, it's not a comedy room.
Yeah.
So I got to see how it works. And I know they have cordless mics. So I'm like, I'm going to put the stage in a different place.
Yeah.
I want to see how it works if they're in a different place. So I'm like, can I come one night? Absolutely. And I mean, the MC, she's got so much power and she's moving all around. So she is where we built the stage on the ramp down and you can hear clearly. I'm like, fine. But I'm up there and I'm on way too much Molly.
Jaw going crazy.
Your jaw going crazy. And I was just doing this and then I just heard, snap. And my tooth just shattered.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was good Molly.
No.
What a fun night. And just,
Like a
what the
back molar?
Yeah, and just goes, and then I had to go to the dentist. Like, what happened? I was like, I'll tell the assistant, but I'm not telling an actual doctor. you're not gonna understand this,
Bro.
What a fun place! What a fun place!
Did you party the rest of the night? Because like being on Molly and breaking your tooth,
You're not even feeling it.
I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
I was like, we did it! Yeah.
Did you get a replacement tooth?
Yeah, it's somewhere back there.
Gold tooth?
Yeah. No offense, but no, I didn't even consider
That
it.
was actually.
That might be your
That's where we come together. Jews and blacks, no tipping and gold in
Grills.
teeth or whatever. Yeah.
Is there some Molly still stuck in there, dude?
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, you floss and trip a little. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, so we did it there. It was so cool and iconic and like dark and like, man, I'm really stoked. It went so well. Everybody brought it. It went so well. I'm happy. I know that's lame as a comedian, but I am
awesome.
happy.
I
We
know.
got it
Awesome
done.
thing.
I
to
hate
be
that
happy.
thing where we
Yeah.
got to be miserable,
We gotta be
sad,
negative
and
about
molested.
everything.
It's
Yeah.
like, I think it's such an attention grab, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And I didn't want to be fucking with it. So I was like, Tom was like, I have a stream.
all got to be molested.
Yeah,
Why'd
we
you
all
slip
gotta be
that way?
molested.
There was a
Yeah.
moment where it was like somebody
what?
described
I know,
it.
like, wait,
You don't remember that
wanna
where like
admit something?
comics started talking about like they got all their STDs they got and like if they were touched and all this other
Yeah.
shit and I was like, okay, I got it. So it's this like I'm incredibly honest about the weirdest
So
shit.
you know
Radical
what? With Miss
vulnerability.
Pat, she wowed me
Radical
too.
vulnerability. Yeah.
Miss Pat was telling a story in Montreal at that strip club, and it was, she glanced over this. And I didn't understand it for like 2 minutes. But she goes, it was something along the lines of, my uncle took out his dick and it smelled like raw chicken. And I was like, we were all laughing. And then I was like, wait, did she just say she got molested?
Is she a victim?
And she's not a victim. And she never will be.
Wow.
She played it as a comic. And I was like, I keep thinking about that for a decade. How cool that was to not wallow in it at all.
Yeah.
To not lose her job. Her job is funny. She's not going to be like, now let's get serious for 20 minutes in the middle for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm stoked. I finished the show. So Tom's like, I have a streaming, put it up on there.
Yeah.
We'll recoup, we'll give out the money. Yeah, so it's available right now. $5 off.
Wait a minute, it's available to watch or it's available to pre-order?
Pre-order now.
Yeah.
$25 instead of $30 for 7-hour-long episodes.
Yeah, that's a great deal, dude.
At first, I was like $10 each, $70, and then all the young staff at YMH was like, zero chance.
Well, people are hurting.
Yeah.
People are hurting right now.
Yeah.
But you
But the
have-
lineup itself is
the
crazy.
lineup's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like Shane to Norman to
It's
everyone
arena
else.
comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy how much more successful this has become
Yeah.
from when it started.
Yeah.
Where Ralphie's like, he's the most successful one. It's like Tempe Improv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's like arenas.
It's crazy.
That's so
No,
cool.
no. Stadiums now.
Yeah. The link.
Fluffy.
You remember
and,
last time I was in here?
Tell me.
I had this memory coming up here. The last time I was in here, I think you were getting ready to play the Beacon or something.
Yeah.
And I put this in if you could find it. I was like, I got a prediction that has not been done. I think you're going to play Madison Square Garden.
No, you
And you're like, we'll see about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, here's a prediction before we leave.
Yeah.
Before 2025, Andrew Schultz will play Madison Square Garden.
That'd be sick.
And I will be there taking tickets.
Wow, you came. It's been that long since you've been on?
It was Jew. It was special. She says 22,
23?
2022 maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was still mad at him.
We gotta bring this up. Yeah. We don't.
So time does heal all wounds.
Exactly.
Pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. Ari is proof.
Yeah, but I put all my money into this. So like, you know,
Go support it.
if you want,
We're
I
all
did it
gonna
with
watch
you.
it.
If you want to support this kind of outsider shit,
Yeah.
If you've ever wanted to support me, this is the time. Get your $5 off. It's like $3 an episode at this point for crazy names, and it's great. Anyway,
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for it. You said when is it coming out? What's the
coming out
date?
April 16th, right before Hitler's birthday.
Jesus.
On 420, also 420.
Yeah, also
420 is a
And our
bad.
guy,
Yeah.
Tom Cassetta, worked on it too.
And
Yeah.
Tom
Yeah.
Cassetta
Oh
was
yeah,
on.
shout out to
He's my
GOAT,
guy.
man.
He's the GOAT.
Audio
Audio
GOAT,
legend.
Tom Cassetta.
He is. I told you this before. If he's not available when I'm going to record a special,
You don't do
I
it.
don't do it.
You don't do it. Yeah. I try to
that's
tell
awesome.
everybody, man. It's kind of funny. And like people
Did
will,
Norman's last one?
Yeah, people will skimp. People will skimp on
Skip on sound.
it's the one thing in comedy
Yeah.
that you cannot skimp
You gotta
on.
feel like you're in the room.
Yes.
Yeah, it's an audio medium, really.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
blind people can enjoy comedy. Deaf
Yeah.
people have a way harder
Yeah.
time.
I wish they would. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, let's get back to this trip.
Yes. Well, no. Before we get back to the trip,
Yeah.
it's called The End.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
bring that
like,
up. It's a great
don't-
title.
I don't want it to be the end.
It's the end, buddy.
No, I want it to be more, man.
I know. When I asked you, you're like, hey, eventually, like, first you're like, yes. There's a couple people like, yes, and then something came up and they could. Santino was like, instant yes. And then he's like, oh, dude, no, we've been planning this trip to Mexico for 2 years. I can't. And I'm like, and he was like, upset. You were like, yes. And then you're like, hey, I haven't been on stage.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Let's see how this sells. Probably not going to be the end.
It's not my driving force. It's not what drives me.
But it is the end of the saga
had
of
a
you
theory,
making the
guys.
first thing, and now you get the ending that you never
So
did.
it's like
taking it
it's a
back.
double meaning. It's the end, like a story, you know,
Yeah.
the end, and then it's the end of the story. The show has a story of its own.
Yeah.
It came from a fucking broom closet.
Yeah.
It went up to this. We sold at the Ryman Theater with
Yeah.
like surprise names,
Yeah.
and then now it's.
I don't want to harp on this anymore, but I do.
Yeah, you're
think,
like, I'll do the next season. I'm like, there's no next season. You're like,
no,
what
there's
are
a
you
next
talking
season.
about?
There
There's
will
a
be
next
a
season.
season.
But like to me, it's just, and I think Comedy Central's ego got in the way, and I think that ego got in the way of a lot of stuff when you're the only game in town. That often
Right.
happens, and it's like, you know, that you maybe stop thinking that the town is the reason why things are successful, and you think that the executives are, but that's a different conversation.
Right.
But it's so rare that a platform is interesting for people that you do not know who they are. You know, Kill Tony's been able to do this.
Yeah.
But this is so rare. So if
Tony's story was great.
Tony did this one also, by the way.
Great story.
But like, it's so rare. So if I'm in network, I'm looking at this and going, I've been spending so much money trying to get people into the next generation of comics, and I have not been able to. Unfortunately, we all want to see when our friends get opportunities, we all want to see them fucking blow up and succeed. And a lot of them do it and then end up just clipping it and putting it online and hoping it works online.
Right.
This was an actual property where people were excited about the story, not the person telling it. And then
Yeah, Ali, Miss Pat, you didn't know who they were. You
and
didn't know
then
who Joey
became
Diaz was.
excited about the person telling it and
The
wanted to
next time.
see more fucking stories from them. It is
Yeah.
exactly what, if I was in charge of a network or something, it is exactly the type of show that I would do to incubate talent. And if I actually really wanted comics to become more successful and have flourishing careers, which should be the idea of your network, right?
Yeah.
Because it's based on that. Like, it's the exact thing that I would want to do. So again, I hope this crushes. I hope you never have to do anything that you don't want to do again. But there is a part of me that goes like, man, if this became another big platform, great opportunities for comics who right now I think kind of don't know what to do. They're like, do I post things on TikTok? Do I put a YouTube special out? There's a million YouTube specials out. It's like, I don't think a lot of them know what to do.
That is.
And you're not picky on like name size. This has all the big names.
I want the story. I'm like, submit
You
a
want
story
the
to me.
stories.
Yeah. So sometimes you would go to people's agents and I'm like, hey, do they have a story? They're like, are you offering the show? And I'm like,
What do we do?
No.
It's like, what do we do?
I need to see what they're gonna do. And they're like, I'm not telling my high-end client that you want to talk to them about a maybe booking. I'm like, I should have gone to it myself right
Yeah,
away.
just go directly
I fucked
to
up
people.
by going to the Jews first. Yeah, that is a nice thing to like give more up. The column was like, I'm
Yeah, shout out
excited
Colin Terrell,
I'm
man.
excited for people to see something he worked hard on and
Yeah.
lived like a piece of shit. He won Piece of Shit of the Year for a Trippie Award.
Hilarious.
For
Really?
so yeah, for the first year. like, yeah, like some of these guys, like they were just like great, and I'm excited for you to see these unknowns that are like, that was awesome. The reason you go see a name is because you're more likely to have a good time.
Yeah, it's.
I
Like,
know if I go see you, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
If you go to a high-end restaurant, it's gonna be a good meal.
Yeah.
And so you don't want to take a chance on an unknown.
course.
But I'm telling you, I vetted everyone. So trust me as the curator.
Yeah. And that's what happens when. Again, that's what happens when you have somebody who's curating things that are going to be interesting, and all it takes is one or two stories from somebody you didn't know
To be
for
like,
you
I'm
to
in.
be locked in, and all it takes is one or two that suck from somebody you don't know for
out.
you to be out.
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that's maybe what Comedy Central might have learned or whatever, but it's like you need somebody who is looking out for the product, and the product isn't necessarily just the biggest names. Yes, this one has it. But the people that are going to surprise you, the ones that are going to blow you away, that's kind of what sustains the product.
But I'm not booking like Brad Pitt, who's like, I don't know if you're a good
that's
comedian.
also
I'm
that-
booking
yeah.
Shane Gillis,
Yeah.
who's like, yeah, he's your big name, but you're also a great comic.
Fantastic at the thing. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Nate's a great comic.
Yeah.
I know him as a great comic before he was getting like sellout bonuses.
Yes.
So
Are there
like,
any-
so it's best of both worlds.
Did you say no to any stories because you felt that, not on a quality basis, but you felt like the story was too vulgar, too intense, too political, or anything like that?
No.
What about? What
Oh
about,
no! Some I will say I'm not that interested in stories about the industry.
Yeah. It's very inside.
Losing out in a part is like not that interesting.
Yeah, the stakes are low.
Yeah. But no, go vulgar. No, I would never.
But what I think you do is you'll be honest with the comic.
This isn't good enough.
Yeah.
I've gotten people mad at me before for sure, where I'm like, it's not. This is a story of something that almost happened and was never really even on the table. You just thought it was going to happen.
Yeah.
And then you realize
And the ending
that
is
guy
like-
wasn't even that guy. So
Yeah.
you were never in any danger.
It's a different.
Yeah.
It's a different thing than stand up. Like there are people who are fucking amazing. We were talking about someone who was amazing at stand up, like amazing, and they worked on something, and you just were honest. You're like, hey, you're incredible. Like you're the reason why I wanted you to do it. I don't know if this is there yet. But that's the thing that I think when the network is making the decision, they're going, well, we already have them signed up for a special, so this would be a great promotional opportunity for the next special. And then you start diluting the.
Yeah, Comedy Central was like, well, just do this to them. I'm like, no, it takes some time. Like, well, they have a good story. I'm like, but they got to work out
They
the
don't
beats
get it.
of that. It takes a while. Some of my stories have taken plus a year to get right, to find a right ending of like, a thank you, good night, where you just know. It's like, that's just not easy.
Yeah. Dream guest.
I was
They don't
trying
have to be
get,
comic, by the way. They could be anybody. But somebody that you're like, oh man, this guy tells great stories. I think this would be awesome.
Jeffries, I was really trying to get.
Oh, has he not done it?
He's done it live. The live shows are, to me, they blend in at this point.
Got it.
Because they're just so good.
Yeah, Jeffries is phenomenal.
Yeah, he's a great storyteller.
Great storyteller.
Who I've never gotten.
Any
Well,
non-comic that you're like, every time I hear this guy talk, it's fascinating.
David Sedaris would be really cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. If I could get someone to, because we've had some non-comics on over the Henry Rollins told one of the best ever on the old It's Not Happening. If I get someone to tell something out of who they like if I could get like
Marilyn
Tucker
Manson.
Carlson to tell a story about following the dead around, back when he was a drug addict. I'm like, that would be interesting to me.
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders losing his virginity story,
Dude.
would be a fun. That'd be a fun story.
Yeah.
Those would be fun.
Yeah, you have to go.
Jason Williams.
Oh,
White
Basketball
chocolate.
player.
yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Amazing.
Dude.
He's incredible.
Fantastic stories.
He's incredible.
Unbelievable. He's someone to consider. I
Yeah.
thought.
Josh Homme would be a really good one. He gets into fights.
Wait, who's
Queens
that?
of the Stone Age lead singer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, him. I actually tried to get a few times.
Really?
We were not close, I guess, but like border there on Dolly Parton one year. Oh no, not Dolly Parton. We tried to get her. The chick who died, who had all the plastic surgery, the comedian. She's a comedian, I guess.
Joan Rivers.
Yeah, it was close.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like, if you go with the celeb pop in, it can't just be that they're a celeb.
Right, no,
the
it's a-
story has to almost be
Nothing to do
bigger
with
than
that.
them being a celeb.
Yeah. The stories Dolly Parton tells when she's on stage is about her being poor in North Carolina.
Yeah.
And not the first time it sold out an arena.
Exactly.
Like, who
yeah.
cares?
Yeah,
That's rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the story has to be primary.
Yeah, Jay says it. He was like, "Don't ever tell a success story."
Oh no, we don't
Only
want to hear that. Yeah, that's what's the best.
You ever have Kev on stage do it? You know Kev on stage, he's a comic. I just saw his new hour, and it's about like dealing with the grief of his brother passing away, and it's like the funniest thing,
Wow.
and you cry, and then you laugh again. It's fucking.
Wow.
Kevin's
I'll
amazing.
check him out.
Yeah, Kev is amazing.
It's a cool thing. He's a New Yorker?
No, Atlanta. Well, now he's in LA. Though.
Atlanta.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
Anyway, I'm sure you're going to get these pictures
Yeah.
more and more as this thing blows the fuck up.
That was the cool thing about the old show is people go, I have a story. Can you come watch? I'm like, 100% I'll come.
Yeah.
And then like, yeah, aim. This is what Nate and I talk about. Nate has a clean network so people can aim for something.
Yeah.
Because all the platforms are gone and he wants them to aim.
And there's so much out there that filtration is going to be good.
And if like I can't have you on, if it's like, oh, we got full or whatever, it's like, I'm sorry you got left with a 12-minute closer you worked hard on.
Yeah.
That you can use on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. It's like, you know, comedy when you're really working at it
Yeah.
reaps amazing rewards. And then sometimes it comes so naturally to people that the hard work is absent.
You don't notice it.
You don't notice.
Well, I talked about it with Cassetta. I was like, if anyone sees your hand in this, you failed. But the amount of work you're doing, look, it sounded good. I'm like, yeah. You don't have no idea how hard he works.
You know, it was, the first special that I like recognized sound. Do you know Bill Burr when he did the Royal
Albert Hall.
Royal Albert
Like Binder
Hall?
was the director of that one.
I think. I think
Yeah,
I'm not
it was
mistaken.
Paper Tiger, I think.
Was that Paper Tiger?
Maybe. I think so.
Okay.
I would look up, but I saw this room that looked like the biggest room ever. It's just the way that it's shaped. It's beautiful. It's like an unbelievable room.
That was the first reverse shot that I'm like, this is justified.
Yeah, that was
because
the
it's
reverse.
actually so cool. Usually they do it for like some other reason, but I'm like, what are you showing me?
They
This is,
do
like,
it for the reason
actually
of
beautiful.
is it Paper Tiger? So they do it for the reason of look how big the room is.
Yeah.
But this room
right.
is so.
I'm playing a big room,
fucking-
trying to show off, but it's like, yeah, it was gorgeous.
This
I'm
room
like,
is gorgeous.
Wow.
And it might be the most beautiful shot in a stand-up
Yeah.
special. And but I remember looking at the size of the room and I go, how the fuck? Because Bill doesn't just do like and punchline and then everybody laughs. He'll talk through punchlines.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're in a room that size,
You gotta wait longer.
you gotta
It's
wait.
weird.
But no, you could hear them laughing and him riding the momentum, and it was a kind of a dance. It was
Wow.
And I think what happens is a lot of times audio guys, we're going inside baseball. The second they hear someone talking, they go, we got to take down exactly. And it's like, no, when you're at a comedy club, sometimes you'll miss a word
Right.
because it's fucking loud.
Early Rogan, I saw Rogan, he was like, when I was a door guy there,
Yeah.
he was a crusher.
Yeah.
Just doing date night stuff and like tigers fucking and like,
Yeah.
and like a crusher. And like, you'd see this, it's like, it was
Yeah.
awful. And just like watching comedians, you're like, wow. And I remember people laughing in different
Parts of the
ways.
joke, yeah.
So like, they be dying, I can't hear you. Now I'm dying, you can't hear.
Yeah.
And then it's back and forth on who can hear and who can't. But he was just bully through.
And that's what works.
That's Boston comedy.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, I don't have time to breathe because you'll call me a homosexual.
Yeah. For real. Burr.
Yeah.
So it's like
happens.
Patrice.
Yeah. It's
That
a fight.
style of just kind of stepping on and I heard it and from that special I was like, wow, whoever did this is brilliant because they found a way to maintain the momentum. And then you're watching it and you kind of get caught up in the momentum.
Who did the sound on it?
We looked. But and then then we got cassette I think for Infamous and he just fucking did this unbelievable. He gave us a pass for Infamous where he didn't even like touch it. It was the first thing and I was like, I thought you edited the whole thing.
Right,
He's like,
yeah.
no, this is what I did live.
I got him for Adrian's special.
Yeah,
Produced
at the View, right?
Cellar.
Oh, you did it at the
Yeah.
McDougal?
Yeah.
McDougal room. Wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I try to help some comics do their specials and they each need something different.
Yeah.
Yeah. She needed money and a director.
Yeah. That.
And I was like, I'll get your money back. So I'll put in the money. And then we got the best director, Louis C.K.
Yeah. Louis did it.
Who made it look so cool. But Cassetta put it in there, and it's a 144-seat room. God, by the way, he's so fun talking to Louis about it because he's also a comic.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want more than 12 seat kills, more than 14.
you need-
And he goes,
that's 10%
no,
of the audience.
Nine.
Yeah,
Time's
yeah.
up. So I'm like, oh, great, taken care of. I don't have to worry about that all day. But then Cassetta comes in. I'm like, how many mics do you have? He's like, one for every 7 people.
Yeah. No, it's
What?
unbelievable.
Everyone else puts in like one Zoom and hopes.
Bro. It's the nice thing about comics putting their own shit out is that we will know who did it. Who did it? Sound
Michael
was Michael
Alcantara and
Alcantara.
Teddy Salas was the mixer.
Great job, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, like us putting out our own shit, we understand what it should sound like.
So I was with Cassetta doing the levels for this.
Yeah.
Before I left town.
Yeah.
I was like, get bass levels so you can work while I'm gone. Let's get the right, like, lean into the art, lead in,
Yeah.
you know? And then I was like, you're working on Norman's? And he goes, actually, I just got told that I'm not.
Yeah.
Because he I don't know. He's like, this is costing me way too much money. And I texted Norman. I'm like, dude, you can skimp out on whatever you want except sound.
Not the sound.
That is money well spent. And then I got a call from the cassette. I was like, did you say something? I'm back in.
Yeah.
That's his special that just came out. And it sounds great.
I'm telling you, bro. It's the number one.
Yeah.
And there's one guy that can do it. His name is Tom Cassetta.
And Duva. Two guys.
And Duva. Well, Tom works with
Tom worked
Duva,
with Duva,
right?
yeah,
And now Tom is just doing amazing shit. Anyway. But okay, so before we wrap this up, back to your journey.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Please.
Yes, sir.
In your
Thanks for raising
travels,
hands.
Did you? I'm very studious today. That's the vibe. Did you cry at all? Like, was there a moment where you were just like, you cried? Did anything affect you emotionally?
Yeah, I was on mushrooms, and beyond what I saw for this later, so the sun is setting and it's like cloud fort, like you're way above. When you're way up in the mountains, the sun sets for like an hour because you're like above. You can see the horizon, and I'm just like in a fever dream. I'm writing all what I got to do out that you'll see when you get it. Yeah, I thought about my dad as a real person for the first time, maybe ever, and not this guy I grew up with. And what like a teddy bear he is and how much he loves his grandkids and like, yeah. And then I was with a bunch of people and we were in this Outlook all on shrooms. And then I went to the bathroom and they cut out a hole in the bathroom so you could see this view. And I just had a nice cry. I just had a good, nice cry.
Why, were you and him estranged?
Not estranged, but like, you know, he was not scoldy, but he was like, he ran
Strict.
it. Yeah. And then
So you didn't get the lovey part.
it was still loving, but it's just like,
Not like with those grandkids.
from what I've known him now, it's like you spent way more time being this teddy bear than being this guy who was disappointed that I ate cheeseburgers. You know, that was like actually a minor part of my life.
Yeah.
Right.
Way longer, it's just like he's just like so happy to be able to cook for me and like,
Oh, really?
like I'm gonna make you sauteed onions. Do you like? It's just like, oh yeah. And then I was like, I'm gonna call him way more on this trip because he did it. He went to America. He took a boat to America in like the 60s.
No way.
Yeah, and had his own vagabond experience.
Where was he from?
Romania, and then they relocated to Israel after Romania lost a war badly.
Oh, no.
Yeah, spent time in a camp, and then got freed, and then they moved to Israel, and then when he got out of the army, he came here,
Wow.
started a life. So I'm like, oh, I should include you in this more.
So
He's proud of me, and I'm like, I should include you. So yeah, that was definitely a good.
How old is he?
I think he's almost 90.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah, or just turned.
That's awesome. Yeah, it is a weird thing because like your dad is your dad for like 16 years, 17 years, you know?
And then you're on your own.
And then he's mostly just like a cool guy, you know?
Yeah. Greg Fitzsimmons told me this, which I think a lot of parents need to know. I'm like, how's your relationship with your kid now that he's like grown up? It's like, he goes, it's great. I have made a friend. He is my friend. We're into the same sports teams. I just never can lose track of, I'm not the advice giver anymore. And if I give him advice, it's just like me giving anyone advice, and they're not asking. If he asks, I can offer, but I don't run his life anymore. So he's on his own, and I just always have to remember that.
And
Because
both
you've given
parties-
so much advice for 18 years.
They have that memory. Like I remember my dad as the guy that was in charge of me, and my dad remembers me as like the person who he's in charge of.
Yeah.
Right.
When the reality is we're just two
Let's hang out.
men that hang.
Yeah. What kind of scotch do you like? I like this. Hey, Petey, that's crazy. Oh, I like smooth. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have taste.
Man, what a transition for the dad.
Yeah, to not be the mom, I think is worse because you're really like caregiver.
But you can kind of
You
keep
have no
doing that
place.
though.
Yeah, I feel like mama can
Mom's
keep,
like, I'm not stopping that.
yeah, and we kind of want that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of want the nurturing all the way to the end.
Yeah.
You know?
But dad, you really kind of lose. Oof.
Yeah.
Kinda
you're
crazy
the
to think about.
disciplinarian for all this time, and then it just stops.
Yeah. Your mom, you still live in the same state as your mom, City.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you get sick, she'd be like,
No.
please let me come over. No? Nice.
It's funny you brought
Tuck
that
you
up.
in?
No,
I'll bring you a teddy bear.
no,
Maybe that could be a good
Blanky?
story.
What about Blanky?
no. She
Not
doesn't-
Blanky? Who
No,
brings you Blanky then?
my wife don't even take care of me when I'm sick. To be honest with you,
I'm the same way. I'm like, get out of here. I don't need your
No, I
fucking
want
sympathy.
it. I'm complaining like crazy, and I just roll right through her empathy. She got a short empathy battery. It's like turbo in one of the racing games, and she goes through that so fast. Yeah.
Men's World Cup. Dude, I went to a game in Guatemala.
What type of
Rivalry game.
game? What type of game?
Soccer.
Oh,
Is that this? Is that what you have up there?
Oh yeah, we got some odds for the World Cup. But anyway, go on.
So there's like a game. I'm like, sick. I'll go. There's any local sports. I'm like, let me check it out.
Yeah.
The Fluminense game in Brazil, and like just it's fun. And so I'm there, and it's a rivalry game, which means no liquor. And I'm like, okay. And everyone parties outside.
I love it.
Everyone partying outside, and then it starts pouring rain. So we're this is Shella, and so we all pour into these bodegas, and everyone's drinking and stuff. And these guys are like, what are you for? Why are you here? You're clearly whites. Guatemala, the shortest country in the world.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, if you have any handyman, they're all 5'6" and below. People go like, "What happens to the Mayans? It disappeared." And it's like, "No, we didn't. We just put on T-shirts."
Yeah, they
and we
wear
live in Guatemala
hoodies
City.
and drive Corollas.
Yeah, we're
and shit.
just tiny. So anyway, we start talking. I was like, "What do I got to know?" They start teaching me chants. You know, Dale Dale Super Chiva. They teach me all these fucking things, and then like the 7-time Cup winners from Guatemala. It's like, and then all right, learning these chants. And then I'm like, there's no liquor in there, so we got to get drunk here. He goes, there's liquor in there. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, we sneak it in. I'm like, what do you take a bottle? Like, no. They take little baggies, pour Quetzalteca, this like their local like bathtub liquor, pour it in there, and then like spin it up and tie it, put it in their balls.
No way.
Yeah. And I'm like, so you have a bag on you? He goes, bro, I have 11. I'm like, what? He goes, under each arm, all around here. What if they touch your sack? It's a sack.
It's a sack.
Sack
dude.
is a sack.
What are they gonna know?
It's every
And then you
lymph
pull it
node
out and you bite them and just suck it all out. And so that, yeah, bro.
How good was that? You got fucked up, huh?
Fucked up. and so then I'm like, all right, where am I sitting? I'm like, well, I'm not gonna sit. I researched where to sit. You definitely don't sit in the away section.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I'm
But
like,
every
these
section's an
home
away
fans
section.
are like, you
Yeah.
can't do that either because I don't know enough. I don't know the chants. But they're teaching me chants. I'm like, no, I'm sitting kitty corner, like
You
right near you
love
guys.
the taste of dudes' dicks, bro.
Bro, it's so succulent. It's so sweet in a way that it's like tropical pineapple.
The hooker was like, I can spit on it. Or I was like, nah.
No, I'm ready to go back. I
This is
didn't
my
try it.
favorite part.
He taught me how to do my own. So I'm like, I'm not. He goes, no, sit with us. And I'm like, why? He goes, no, I can't. But there's not seats. There's like sections.
Yeah.
And he goes, sit with us. I'm like, are you sure? He goes, trust me. I taught you the chants. You're fine. They have this giant, like 30-foot long flag. And as they bring it in, they're like, grab it. Pretend you're like one of the holders. So like I'm in there, and then like I'm in the section. So I'm in there. I'm like, nice. This has got me and like 3 dudes from the hostel, and then all luscious dicks, and then and then some guy taps me on the shoulder. He goes, in Spanish, I don't forget exactly, but he goes, you can't be here. And I was like, what? And he goes, and then he spoke to English. He goes, you cannot sit here. And I was like, oh, okay. And then that dude way up, he goes, he's cool, he's with us. And he goes, okay. and then, dude, fireworks, everything, like right next to you, it's so fucking fun. They do sports so much better than we do.
Yeah.
Why, is it because the people
It's a
are so
rivalry
invested?
game.
Yeah.
And it's like a 5,000 seater too. It wasn't even.
Oh,
like,
so
it
super
wasn't even like
intimate.
those.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like a crazy thing.
That's so cool. I mean, you've heard like, who was it? Jokic, like talking, maybe it was Luka.
Yeah.
Talking about like playing in America.
I'm not nervous. I played in this.
Yeah,
Oh, the
exactly.
Serbian basketball league. Have you
Yeah,
ever seen
yeah.
the videos of that? It's
Shooting,
like this crazy.
Yeah, they got
fireworks
flares and shit
everywhere.
indoors and
Flares.
drums and stuff. He's like, that's what I grew up
Oh, the
with.
drum. Somebody takes like a full marching band drum and they're beating it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go for it.
Now it's just like Ben Stiller on floor seats or something. Like that's like his biggest concern. It's so different. Like even for the baseball games, they were going crazy.
Going crazy.
Same vibe.
Confetti, drums. Everybody knows the chants. I met a dude who fucking. I met a dude who I was wearing. I took only stuff that I could deal with not bringing home. I'm like, there's a chance this doesn't come back with me.
Yeah.
Right.
So I took a Yankee giveaway Nasty Nestor shirt because he's not on the Yankees anymore. Just
Okay.
his mustache. Nasty Nestor, he rules. Nestor Cortez. And I had it with me. Some guy sent me a beer, and I'm like, okay. Then he sent me another one. And I tried to send him. He's like, no. And then I went over to talk to him. I'm like, I don't want I can afford a beer, but like, he's 16. He's with his mom. I didn't realize he wasn't of age. Because I love the Yankees. I'm a huge Yankees fan. I'm a huge Kansas City Chiefs fan. I saw your Nasty Nestor shirt. I think it's so cool. Bought me like 2 more beers. And eventually I'm like, bro, this is yours. And he goes, no fucking way. And I just made his day. And it's like, it's a Yankee giveaway. I'm like, it's from the stadium. It's what the fuck?
You just
in
were shirtless
Oaxaca.
the rest of the day.
Yeah. I'm used to it. Dude, there's one rule I live by, and it is sun's out, guns out.
Fuck yeah.
Sun was out.
That's awesome. Do they play baseball, Mexican?
Mexico, yeah, for sure. Dominican Republic is the wildest.
Yeah.
DR is
Like
wild.
even the way they play, like the style of play? Like do they do anything? Like
Yeah,
the way you
yeah.
watch
So if
like
you hit a home run, they put this elephant head on you, like a guinea head, and then they knight you, and then it's crazy. It's so fun.
Wait, you're being
Guerreros
serious?
rule. Yeah, dude. Guerreros are electric. What's the standings right now? Can you bet on fucking Mexican League Baseball?
No, I looked up.
You can't?
I tried. I looked
I
up.
mean you can.
It
Just
might
not
be off
online.
season now. The playoffs was in like August. Well, it's close.
Oh, that's so sick.
Do you miss it at all?
Yes, hella.
Interesting.
Hella.
Interesting.
Yeah, the freedom, the complete lack of responsibility. And I started, as I'm coming back, I started talking to Eric online about like, let me do some of these edits. Let me make sure this is all run right. And like, how do we plan this? Telling him my vision that I saw of how we're gonna like frame the show. But I'll deal with it in a week. Nope. And now it's like, I just remembered every time I get back. It's like, oh shit. But I'm gonna go this way. That somebody tells you about some place, and you're like, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going this way.
That's so fucking
Yeah.
dope.
Except for meeting
That's so
O'Neill in Machu
fire.
Picchu and being in Ushuaia on December 19th.
That was the only thing.
Yeah.
And is there a part of you that, if you didn't have to is the wrong word, but like if you weren't creating, you would like to just do that as your life?
There is, you know how you look back on your life and you're like, there's a sliding doors moment where you're like, you might not have done this if you took a job, you know, in something. And it was like close, you were down to the last two of getting this job and you wouldn't have, if I got the job building a website at the Health Network or Discovery
wouldn't be a
Channel, I
stand-up,
wouldn't be
yeah.
a stand-up.
Yeah.
And I was trying for it and I was close. Or there's on this trip, there's a step or two where I'm just not coming home.
Wow.
Wow.
I felt that when I was living in Barcelona.
Just like, why am I going back?
I was living like 10 euros a day, 5 euros spent to get into the nightclub, the
Fresh
can with a beer.
food.
It was so much fun. I was with these guys who were kind of like,
No tips expected.
One person tells you that fisherman story, and you're like,
4 pounds?
Yeah, why am I working so hard?
am I
I
working?
should just fish all day.
Yeah.
What the hell am I doing?
but yeah, I
Yeah,
had that
right. And you're
feeling.
just like, maybe I just won't actually.
And it was
see it as an option.
I got scared. I was like, ooh, this is too comfortable. I got to get back to reality. This isn't reality.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
but
one
it
good
is
date,
reality.
and then you're stuck there.
Yeah.
One good date, and you don't leave.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it is reality.
It is
Why
reality.
can't it be?
Yeah.
And my friends there, that kind of was their life. Some like Russian kid who moved there and he was there kind of illegally and he was finding ways to make ends meet. And like we were living in some illegal dwelling and
Yeah.
like fucking with the electric meter so we didn't have to pay electricity. Like, but the life was great. And I was like, I gotta
Yeah,
lock
why
back in.
can't? Right.
There's
But
there's a bravery in accepting the mundane, though. I think, like being like, you know
I
what?
mean, if you
This
have
is
to raise a
enough.
kid and you're trying to man up about it, and you want to leave, you want to be like rabbit or something running, but like, overall, no. No, that's a cowardice.
No.
I think like almost
you're-
accepting mediocrity to be like, you know what, this is good enough. Like what I have is enough, and I don't
Yeah,
need
okay.
to. I don't need to chase this crazy dream. Whatever I have in front of me, I
Appreciating
can live
that.
with
Yeah.
this.
That's
Okay.
what he meant by mundane.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
if you're just living a life in some random town in South
Appreciating.
America,
Yeah.
going, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And
I am now appreciating the little things here. Brushing my teeth with sink water is like a joy that I know I'll lose.
Yes.
But I every time like, no, fuck, this is crazy what I'm doing right now.
it's weird how you're like
Flushing
bringing-
toilet paper instead of
Yeah.
throwing it away where
Yeah.
someone else can smell it.
Yeah. The brain turns back on when you come back to the first world.
Well, I'm saying that I'm still saying this as an outsider. So I'm starting to see
Yeah.
what people are doing. The amount everyone here is consumed with politics
Oh, dude.
is kind of wild. I forgot
Yeah.
about it. And you come back, the mothership green room, like, guys, there's
Yeah.
sports going on.
Yeah.
Say something.
Yeah.
There's tell me about a chick that was hot. Something, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever see someone with cerebral palsy fall? Mention that. These are fun moments. Let's connect.
Yeah. No, it just becomes like part of culture.
And it's like, do you guys even care about this for real? Like for real,
I
or
think-
are you expected to care?
I don't know if it's expected to care.
It's all around.
I just think it's
around.
all
You can't escape
encompassing.
it.
So then, like everyone's talking about this. I guess,
Yes.
okay.
Well,
Listen,
they
if
pulled
you're
this
not into
move.
football and the Super Bowl's happening, you're gonna sort of be into it.
Yeah.
I don't care about the Oscar. I hate actors, but when the Oscars comes up, it's in my purview.
Yes.
So I guess that's what happens here.
And it's
But
inescapable if you're spending 6 hours on your phone.
right,
which is what
'cause then
most
you get
people are
affected
doing.
by.
And they pull the move of if you're not political, you're actually privileged. Like you're actually
privileged.
which
I'll
I
take that
get.
privilege.
I
I'll take that
understand
privilege.
the
Yeah, it's a
sentiment.
nice privilege.
I get it, but it's also like.
But also, you know who else is not political? Some fucking struggling Dominican in the Bronx. You know, who's like, I don't have time for that. I'm trying to pay my rent.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, I actually think it's an act of revolution to be like, I'm not caring about this. Let me ask you how your kid is, or your something. Let's talk in real life, one-on-one. Let's actually connect with my friends. That's the way to fight back. Let's go see a movie, man. Tell me something good. Instead of like, find out what some politician did in some place that you have it'll affect you, but you can't change. I don't know. Let's hang out.
I agree with you.
They
I
have a
think
new
it
bagel
makes,
place in town.
A couple weird questions. Did your body have to get used to the food? Because like the water, different type of
Bro, I
cuisine.
brought back with me a diarrhea from Brazilian street meat at Carnival that stayed with me for 2 weeks, and I just took a solid log. I mean, just took one.
Yeah, because that's rough. Like, what
Yeah.
do you do with the water and shit? Like,
You can't. I got food
So you
poisoning
just-
4 times.
oh wow.
Bobby Kelly said this. It's funny. He goes, it is safer. It is more dangerous to brush your teeth with tap water there than it is to brush your teeth here with toilet water.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that's probably true.
100%.
That is kind of crazy.
That's how
to think
crazy
about.
we live. We have drinkable toilet water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to joke about that. About like most countries don't have water, and I take a shit in drinking water every single day.
Yeah.
It is wild. The things we
but
take for
Simmons had a
granted.
book about like how first world war, like, I'm not, when you flush before you shit, you're like, I'm not shitting on pissy water. So what was the question?
No. It was just about
Yeah.
did your body get used to?
Yeah, my knees got fucked from carrying around 75 pounds on me all the time. My knees were both like fucked, and they're now recovering. But it was like running with this backpack. It was like not great for you.
How many pairs of pants? Like how many pairs of sneakers? Like what is the
gotta
br-
pack
what
super
is the
light,
bring?
right? Yeah.
Pack super light.
What is super
you
light?
get, one backpack, one Osprey 55 liter with a 15 extra zip off pouch. Pack. It has to be able to overhead in case.
But give me the quantity of major
Pair of hiking pants, a pair of jeans. Jeans also, most people are like, don't bring jeans, that's too heavy.
But
But I like jeans. I wear
Yeah.
jeans. Even when it's hot, I wear jeans. Pair of jeans, pair of hiking pants.
shoes.
They have to be usable for 2 things. So hiking shoes that are dark enough color that I could wear if I went to a decent restaurant.
Yeah.
Hiking boots, 0 chance.
No, but
Way too big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take half your.
When you go to
bag.
Machu Picchu, anything you need to rent in Cusco for that,
got
you
it.
could show up with shorts and nothing else,
Amazing.
and you could rent it.
Okay.
Yeah, right. So rented boots. I rented rain gear, poncho, one of those little ones for the rain.
Yeah.
Your pills, zithromycin.
So you'll take 8 months of pills?
No, but
Enough Z packs.
I hate to say this, but the healthcare system here pales in comparison to a lot
Meaning
of.
you can just walk into the pharmacy, get
I
whatever
need
the
a
fuck you
tri-pack.
want.
I need zithromycin 500 milligram, 3
Done.
of them. Like, okay,
Wow.
what? No one's ODing on this.
Yeah.
You're naming it. You definitely want that. I had to get my eye treated. I got pink eye from some fucking hostel in Peru, and I went into a pharmacist, and I'm like, hey, he goes, is it itchy or is it
Pain.
Pain. Is it wet or is it dry? And I told him, he's like, all right, take these drops 3 times a day for 5 days, should be clear. It was. There's no have to go to a doctor who then has to tell you to go to another doctor who then has to tell you to go to a pharmacist. Even with insurance, you're still paying more than I paid for the same chemicals there.
How annoying is it? You go to a doctor, they go, yeah, you pick it up over there. What's the place
pretty
near your
annoying.
house?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
So I had to get a cortisone shot in my knee. I had surgery and it was like wearing off from all the stress.
wow.
In Brazil, I went to a doctor in Salvador and he was like, okay, let's do it. I had to wait all day.
But still.
But you got
get
it that
done.
day.
Yeah, and then a day later, I'm like, oh, I'm fine again.
And you weren't in a rush.
No.
How'd you
not
get pink eye? Do you know?
What?
Do you know how you got pink eye?
I don't always wash these sheets right at these hostels. Sometimes you just like, oh, I'm just going to make this bed.
They nickname girls hostels now.
Dude, I was in East Timor a long time ago when I went to Southeast Asia, and I was in Dili, the capital, and I picked a zit, and then I didn't realize, but it was bleeding, not heavily, but a little bit. And I laid on the pillow. I was like, ah, shit, and there's this little piece of blood that big, and then I went on this like moped ride around the country for about a week, and came back to that hostel. I was like, oh, I got my bed again, and the fucking blood is right there on it still, and I'm like, guys,
No.
Once you get bed bugs, the word's out. You're done as a business.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to really search like reviews for bed bugs. If you see any, like, can't stay here. I cannot stay here. I can't risk throwing away all my stuff. So if you buy any shirt, if you bought like a Shella jersey, I got a Chuck a t-shirt.
Ooh.
I had a hoodie that I brought that I don't need from Chilcoot Charlie's. They gave me in Anchorage, and I was like, I didn't play there, so I have no emotional connection. But it was a black hood, and I lost it, and something bad happened, and I lost it. Got blood all over it. It was done. And then
What bad?
There's me and O'Neill found a kid. Yeah, it was whatever.
What? Nah.
Yeah, it was stressful. It's just some kid was hurt, and we had to.
But is he okay?
Yeah, he survived.
Well, yeah, say that part of the fucking story, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
This is at Machu Picchu?
No, this is near Rainbow Mountain, near Peru, near Cusco. But
He got in an accident?
yeah, him and his sister.
Is she okay?
Yeah, they're both fine.
Okay.
Life-threatening injuries?
Oh yeah,
And you guys were the first ones on the scene?
yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah.
And you
I
brought
got pretty
them?
fucked up by it, to be honest.
You brought them to
Yeah.
a place?
Yeah, we brought him to a hospital. We were in the middle of nowhere. These are villager kids.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Oh, did you ever like any run-ins with like cartel and shit like that?
Medellin one.
Oh, outside of that,
Yeah,
yeah.
but no, nah. Anyway, the sweatshirt's gone. So then it's like sick. I get to get a new. Look at the positive. I get to get a new something from local that I'll have as a souvenir and a memory of the place.
Yeah. That is a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
That's nice. And some kid got a new sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
You
then
know?
at some point when I left the Andes, I was like, I don't need warm weather stuff anymore. And
Yeah.
I'm chucking this shit because
Yeah.
I've been carrying around for forever.
Yeah.
Any experiences with like witches, spiritual stuff?
Yeah. I just told this story on Tom was interviewing me about my trip. But yeah, I found a witch in a bruja in Peru, in Lima. I just told this on You Be Tripping.
Did she
I could tell you
believe
about it.
you believed it? No, sorry. Did you believe she believed it?
Oh, yeah.
Did you believe it?
Dude, she had. So, yeah, we all went to the witch market in Lima, in a place, do not go there.
Why?
It is dangerous.
In what way?
Outside of there's a witch market area of a main market, but just outside that market, it is locals like, I am not dropping you off a block away.
They'll rob you?
Oh.
Yes.
Why'd you go?
I wanted to see the witch market. Listen, I travel a lot. I'm not a good traveler. I have some notes here and there, like I have good advice. I'm not good. I was in Athens playing, and at the end of my show, I'm like, I'm gonna walk home. It's so nice out, you know. Yeah. And the guy's like, no, I'll drive you home. And I was like, nah, it's nice. It's 70 degrees out. I'm in Athens. It's like, I wanted to see it.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, dude, I'll drive you home. And I was like, bro, I travel a lot. I'll be fine. He goes, well, then you would know you're gonna walk right through Heroin Alley. And they will rob you. I'm like, oh, no, I didn't. He goes, I'll drive you further away if you want to walk.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I can't let you walk through there. I'm like, fair.
And what is a witch market?
So they have like fresh produce area. They have like shoes area. All the goods are in one place. All pants, all indigenous garb, all like plumbing equipment. So it's like 20 stores in a row. And then in this one, certain ones have like something unique to just there.
So just a bunch of
In Belo
witches.
Horizonte, it's all this like crazy fruit you've never heard of in Brazil, and it's all these witches.
And they're at
Some
desks.
real, some are fakers, according to them. They're like, oh, she's real, he's real. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to her.
And how are they dressed?
Indigenous garb, not like hats, but
Spells
just like some
or anything like
Bolivians.
that?
Oh,
Like what?
tons of spells, tons of brews and like ground up frog.
What'd you ask for?
I didn't ask for any. I asked for to get my coca leaves read
And
because I was like, fun. I asked about this show, the end. So she goes, so I'm there with like a few people from the hostel. I hooked up with one of them, and they're getting their tarot card read. I'm cutting once a month. I had to do my ads for my podcast, and then do all my my Instagram stories that I sent off to one person at YMH would forward to everybody. And I go, check out, Tom Rhodes on my podcast. Okay, check out this guy on my podcast. I pre-recorded 100.
yeah.
So I had a year plus
Oh shit.
of podcasts that
remember
would just
you
come out
telling
while I'm
me.
gone. Yeah, I did it right. They're off getting their tarot read. This guy stops in the middle and looked at one of the chicks and was like, there's a guy that you've had sex with who is cursed. And these two chicks are getting their tarot read. He stops in the middle of it and talks about an unrelated person who he's never met. I was off on my own thing, way away. I didn't drop them off at the door. They went and found this guy. He's cursed and he needs a cuy negro treatment, cleansing.
A cool what?
Cuy,
Yeah,
a black guinea pig. Oh, sorry. You're right. Fair. Yeah. Like,
No, I'm helping you, bro.
you're like, what? You're like, yeah. That's someone said it. And they told me later. They're like, he stopped, and they went back to the tarot, and he went back and goes, hey, I'm not joking. You've been connected somehow. Is there a guy in your life? And she's like, I mean, I guess recently, yeah. She goes, yeah, he's got a curse on him. I could feel it on you. Not the other chick, just the one chick. And so, and then he was like, all right, here's your fortune, whatever. And they told me that. I was like, that's crazy. We're in a different whole area. I mean, these are like blocks wide. And I was like, it's funny. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get my coca leaves read. We passed one. I was like, hey, I want to do coca. They want to go tarot. I'm like, nah, coca leaves. And she's doing. It's fun. It's a nickel, you know, more, but like not much. And she's throwing down coca leaves. She goes, do you have any questions that you want to ask? I didn't know how it worked. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I have a project coming. How's it gonna go? She goes, all right, it's not like you, it's not gonna go exactly like you planned, but it will be successful. Who knows what the fuck that means? Successful is lots of different things, different people, so who knows? I was like, okay, interesting. And then she's like, okay, and then you, hey, I'm sorry, you got a real bad curse on you.
Holy shit.
And I was like,
And this is a different person.
100% different person, a Bolivian witch.
You don't think they're like talking amongst...
Listen, all this is possible.
Okay.
But like that one didn't know, why not try to cheat the
yeah,
girls?
yeah.
Why not get the upsell on them?
Yeah.
And I was like, what? She goes, I can feel it, man. It's a bad curse. And then she's like, okay. She goes, you need a black cuy treatment. You need a cuy negro treatment. Cleansing. I was like, well, let me think about it. And this was like 7 nickels. So I'm like, all right, I don't know. Then went outside, got something to eat, came back, got a robbery attempt on the way back. Some old lady stopped in front of me. I'm like, oh, and everyone's pushing, and I'm like, so crowded. And then somebody later was like, hey, check your back wallet. Like that was they're in their team. I didn't have anything in my back pocket. So I'm like, oh, cool. One of the chicks like, my necklace is gone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna do it. It's fun. Even if it's nothing, it's still fun.
Absolutely.
You know? I mean, you'll get your fortune teller read here if it's like, I'm drunk, let's do it. Yeah, so she starts, I have to hold this fucking black guinea pig in my shirt, in my Medellin soccer team jersey, knockoff shirt. It's clawing at me. She's got like a swath over me.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I got some pictures like I could show you. It's just me with this thing and it's like clawing. She goes, you gotta pet it. It's actually still an animal. So calm it down. A couple of hours. She's like, you gotta let it soak up the whatever. And then afterwards, she was like, okay, let's take it out. And then she like says all these incantations. What's your name? And I was like, Ari, Shaffir. She goes, undo your hands. I'm like, okay. She takes me to the back. I'm undoing my hands. And then she's like, what's your father's name? And she just says my name, my last name over and over again. And then she like hits me with these leaves. It's like these like flowers. She puts like all this water on it and starts slapping me with it. She said the word, I just spent time in Portugal. My Spanish was gone. She said, take it, which I thought she meant toma.
Or cógelo. Toma.
Yeah, I think toma. But I thought she meant keep this.
Well,
But she meant take the pain.
Oh, dura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, she's Bolivian, so it's a different accent from Peru. You get used to each accent.
Yeah.
Chile, forget it.
Yeah.
You will not understand them.
Yeah. Huevón.
Yeah. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And then you get to Argentina and Uruguay, and they put CHs.
Yeah,
It's not Yerba, it's
SHs.
Sherba. Como te chamas?
Sherba.
Yeah. I'm like, what? And they just, yeah. So, yeah, she starts slapping me. She takes these swords. It goes like this on my back and my side and my stomach. They had
With
these
swords?
2 like swords like this long. It just goes like turn around.
But like cutting the skin
Yeah, I was
open?
scared. No, just like
Oh,
right
okay.
next to me, and then taps me with this shit, and she's like, "Okay, no meat today." So then she takes this cuy, this guinea pig, and it's like going whatever, and she's rubbing it on me, and then it's like whatever, and then it's just like it just died.
The guinea pig died?
Yeah.
Like she killed it, or it just stopped being.
Maybe she squeezed it. I don't know. I mean, listen. I don't know.
Did you see it die?
She goes, if it's an okay curse, it'll live. Either way, you're getting the treatment, and if it's a major curse, it ain't surviving.
Gonna make it.
Yeah.
So you sacrifice a guinea pig for yourself.
Yeah, it takes the curse. And then she goes, hey, that's not enough. You got to do another one. She goes, this is a worse curse than I thought. You got to do it. I'm like, okay. She goes, just one, plus you got to need a frog treatment at the same time, and we'll read your egg. And she cracked this egg in water, and she sees all these tendrils. And she goes, these are people who have evil eyes on you. This is loved ones. It's fun. It's fun either way.
The healthcare is good there. That's amazing. This is wild. They're getting this all done right now.
So I was like, hey, she goes, no meat, no coffee for a day, come back tomorrow. I was like, hey, I got reservations this is my one splurge at a really nice restaurant in Lima tomorrow. She goes, okay, come back the next day then. But then that morning, no meat, whatever. But definitely no meat today. Went back again.
Did you do no meat?
The next day she goes, you can do it, but the day after, don't meet that day. Yeah, I don't fuck with it.
You
when I was
observed
talking ayahuasca, it was the same shit. They were like, hey, 8 more days, no meat. Do not fuck with this. No sex. I forgot about masturbation. I don't remember what they said. But like, no sex, no meat, no booze. And they go, don't fuck with it. I was like, can't have a cigar, can I? And they're like, why wouldn't you be able to have a cigar? I don't know. Like, it's a sister drug. I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, they use that in ayahuasca ceremonies. They'll blow it in your face. And
yeah, they take it, they squeeze it. This was liquid, whatever, and they go snort it, and you're like, whoa.
Oh yeah,
you were
like some-
up. Yeah, but they said they said like we've
nicotine
seen
thing.
people, like a couple here, and they're like, all right, 6 days later, like we're good now, let's have sex, and they start fighting. They broke up like 2 months later.
Okay, so tell me, you go back.
Go back, way bigger cuy, guinea pig,
Yeah, gotcha.
also negro. You know what that word is? That is the right word. That way calmer, way bigger. Held it again for a few hours, and a frog that she put in a plastic bag that suffocated instantly. She wasn't pretending that took a curse. She just goes, you got to hold that next to you. Same thing. You got a wide? Okay. Can I stand up? You still have me? Okay. Does the same shit again. All the stuff, all the shakers, you know, the beads in a thing, and then she's taking it and rubbing it on me, and it's like squealing, whatever. And it's like just normal, like regular, gets to my foot. Oh, so I asked her about the curse. And she goes, I was like, who cursed me? She goes, I don't think it was meant for you. To be honest, I think you stepped in someone else's curse. It was meant for someone else and you got in the way.
No, you pissed a lot of people off at one time. I think,
Buddy, I asked. I said, was this curse somewhere around January? I asked. I go, I 100% I know when this
They come
curse
from
came.
Southern California.
I 100% I knew when this came. Yeah, I was like, was it in the Southern California area right around January of 2019? And she goes, no. It was not. I was like, are you sure? Because I know I had a lot of
curses I was saying to my phone.
100%. I was like, I know when this came.
Yeah.
She goes, no, it wasn't meant for you. Wow. Bro, I asked her specifically that.
Was it a woman you hooked up with or something? Is that the idea?
It wasn't meant for me.
Yeah.
It wasn't somebody put it on me. It was like meant
Got in the
because
way.
you stepped in it.
Yeah.
but like literally stepped in
So
it.
I don't understand. There's like language barriers
okay,
and there's
okay.
colloquial. Baby in this country can mean cute
Soccer
girl.
ball.
And in Israel, it doesn't mean so wrong. It's so wrong.
Wait, what does it mean in Israel?
It means a child. They
right,
don't have
okay,
the,
yes.
the, hey baby, you
Yeah.
say that, they're like, what are you
Right.
talking about? You say pass the chicken, they go, mok, 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 mok. Like, it's foul. You don't say chicken.
It's like
Yeah.
poultry.
Yeah, poultry. So anyway, so she's rubbing it on me, and when it gets to my left leg, it starts going crazy. And she goes, oh yeah, you stepped in it. That's where you got it on your foot. And I was like, really? She goes, yeah, I mean, it's going nuts. Again, I don't know, but it was interesting. And then she goes up, it kind of stops. She goes, oh yeah. And then she gets to the other leg, and it goes, dead. That's where you stepped in it, your right leg. Your right
This is
foot.
crazy.
And then, are you cured of it?
She goes, you're cured. I have some charms I want you to keep with you for about a year. I'm going to take a picture of you. I'm going to put it on my I'm going to talk to her for a while. What's Bolivia like? Have you ever been to Machu Picchu? She goes, yeah, man, we had to cross over through there. And I'm 2 hours, 3 hours. I'm like 2 different times I'm talking. You don't have to like chant or anything. So yeah, she goes, it was there. Stepped on your right foot. And then she goes, I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna put it on my table. I'm gonna pray for you, but you're good. You're good. No meat tonight. No coffee. Well, that was the other. No coffee. No cigarettes. Tomorrow you're fine. Wow. So she goes, you're good. She did say, this is interesting. Maybe you'll agree with this. She goes, it's not like this curse has completely stopped you, but you're not as far along as you should be. You're a little bit behind, and it's the curse. It's like where they used to grab Curry's jersey early on before he got the calls, and it's like it just made him a little bit slower.
Yeah.
I was like, I've thought that sometimes. Now in Nicaragua, they say, yeah, why don't you have more followers? But in Peru, they're like, we know why.
What the hell?
Yeah, so
What happened? Like either you're cursed.
I checked in with her.
The guinea pig got
I checked in with her. Wasn't like, you got to come back in. She goes, you're good now. She didn't continue to upsell me.
And you spent a total of what, like $10?
No, probably 40 or 50. I mean, the cuy itself, if you eat a cuy, it's like $30.
Right.
It's not a nothing thing. So, but they didn't prepare it, but like.
But you went through a couple.
We'll do a couple.
Yeah, and you can't eat them.
So the second one, she takes a razor blade. Oh my God. She takes a razor blade. She like pinches the skin, kind of like this, and she cuts not the flesh, just the skin.
Yeah.
Pulls it apart. And so she's exposing the flesh.
Of you?
Of the cuy.
Oh.
And then this thing goes like that. Just pops out of it. Just goes on its own of whatever.
This wall was still alive or after?
Dead.
Oh, okay.
Not the dick. I know what you're thinking. Just in the middle of its belly. She goes, it's there. That's the curse trying to get out now. And I'm like, what do you do with the cuy? And she goes, in the garbage. Just nothing. It's done. It's not like we don't have to bury it or anything. I love it. Like, what do you mean? What do we do with it?
No, was it a magic trick?
Probably, but I don't know.
But like you've seen magic before. Did it feel like that? Was there a little part that was like
looking for
Mark
holes in the game?
demons.
What?
Mark believes in demons.
I
Bro,
believe
I
this
was
shit too.
looking for
So do
holes
all
in the
you
game the
like.
whole
I
time.
believe it too.
I'm
Yeah.
like, did the first one didn't even see me. I was long away. Why not upsell the girls?
Yeah.
You're gonna upsell a guy who's not maybe even here?
Did you communicate it to the girls? Like, did you guys have that conversation?
They told me, but it wasn't near the other bruja.
No. I'm saying at any point in time, did you have this conversation where the girl goes, yeah, she told me I was with somebody who was cursed. And then you go, I was just told I have a curse.
They told me that first. I was like, that's crazy. And then
you went.
Then I went to another one far away.
Got it.
So, what was your question? Did I deal with witches?
Yeah.
Good lead.
Fuck. This is
Good lead.
crazy. This is crazy.
It's so much more fun to believe it.
It's so much more
It's
fun.
more fun to believe it.
Like
At
a
least-
great storyteller. That really happens. Like, stop asking dumb questions.
Why are you asking the dumb shit?
Yeah, we're having a good time.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. We're not basing our lives
But
on
now Mark is going to be
Yeah, no, I'm just
no
like,
pun intended,
how?
stewing on this.
But how?
Go to the
you
witch
know?
market. But I'm telling you, there was no cab driver that would let me off more than directly at an entrance to the market itself.
But like,
you
know,
gotta get in there.
Moses goes to Ramses, and then they have their sorcerers that make the staff.
Everyone's got their sorcerer.
into a snake.
Yeah, that was real magic, just different magic.
But the people are like, oh, they were doing like a magic trick where like they had a snake that they were able to like hypnotize to be stiff, and then they turn it into a
Yeah,
snake.
like, all right, maybe, I don't know. I know there's more to the world than I know.
Do you feel uncursed?
I don't know. But I'll tell you something I was never quite able to accomplish is getting my storyteller going again since I had the curse, I think. And now,
Yeah, April 18th,
DN.imh.com.
April 16th,
April 16th. But you lose that pre-sale money if you don't get it after the 15th.
Yeah, and if you
Just
don't get
saying.
it, you might be cursed.
Yeah, I had a blast.
Do you have the charms on you?
Yeah, they're in my other pants. I don't not take them around a year.
Can we see what they look like?
They're just little things. She put stuff on them. Yeah, I can go get them.
Yeah, can you get them real? And what do we got with Kaus? What are we doing with Kaus right now?
Yeah, we got the World Cup. I mean, France is gonna take it.
Come on.
You already know. This is the only sporting event I care about. It's the only thing that actually gets me.
Wait, but do they still got the player that fucks the training?
Okay, that's
Yes.
not. That's.
Yes,
if he's on the team, you guys got it. If he's not,
it sounds
on
like
it-
you're saying it in a libelous or slanderous way.
No,
okay?
no,
This
no, no.
was-
I fuck with that guy. That's my favorite player.
Mbop?
Not because, yeah,
You like
Mbappe.
Mbop?
Mbappe.
Yeah, Mbop is good.
What do we got? Oh, they're saying Spain has the best chance of winning?
Yes. fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got so
Who's
excited
your favorite
just now,
player?
but,
Who's your favorite Spanish player?
the guy who got herpes.
Who's that?
I don't know. He's like, I forgot his
only
name.
know my players by their sexual.
Bro, you only
Yeah.
know the crazy
You're
stories.
gay. You're actually gay.
Yeah,
you're a
this
gay
is
guy.
a little bit.
Yeah, you're
all they
nonstop
talk
gay.
about.
Feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ari's
that's-
like, I drank alcohol. Thing. You're like, dude, a dick was on it. That's awesome. Or gross. Wait, what did I say? Why are my nails painted? Cut it out.
He took mad bags out. The guy said he had 11 bags in his dick.
Bro, you just need to bounce on it one time. Get it
Yeah,
over
I'll
with.
just bounce
Get
on
it
it.
over with.
Stop it. Stop
You
it.
Bounce
decide
on
how
it.
far in it goes.
Stop
Yeah.
touching your dick right now. While
You
you
know,
say
come
that.
on,
It's
Al.
crazy.
You never
get
take a
ready.
big shit and think, man, a dick could fit in there.
No.
You never did that?
Nope.
Same.
Nah.
You ever taken a big shit and it feels good?
Nope. 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 Spain. That's
Spain.
right.
That's what you're gonna be feeling when you get dick.
Doesn't make sense, but it's funny. I like it.
Spain.
A little pain.
Spain. It says Spain. All right, you get what I'm saying.
18%. Spain got it.
Who do you think wins the World Cup?
I don't know.
Who do you want to win, rather?
I'd love Ecuador to win, but they're my boys.
David's got excited for that.
He's from Ecuador?
Yeah, his
Yeah.
family's from Quito.
Oh yeah, that's right. We talked about it.
Yeah.
He's eaten guinea pig before.
What's the
Yeah,
U.S. chances?
for sure.
3%.
I heard it's pretty good, right?
What?
Yeah, we got that.
It's
Pretty
so
good.
good.
Yeah, the girls he takes down.
We
they
got
are
that.
So
guinea
good.
pigs.
All right, let me see the charms. U.S. taking it 3%. That's where the money is, gang.
Can you touch the charms, or is that bad?
You can touch them.
You asked
They're
about
just
that?
like regular little trinkets, and she put like.
Sure, you want to do that?
Shout
I'm
out
not
Anna
touching-
Luz.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah,
Anna
bro,
Luz.
you won't walk
All
under
of
a
a sudden,
ladder.
I believe in
How,
demons.
Like, what's
Yeah.
up with, like, that is so
Yeah.
bullshit. He gives me
Yeah.
shit for believing in demons. He won't
No,
walk
it's
under a
marginal,
ladder.
it's marginal benefit.
I mean, this looks like yeah. I don't know. Just three.
Can you put it on his lap real fast?
no, don't do that.
Go, bro,
it?
You
it's
said
not
these
real.
are all good
It's
things.
not
Good
real,
things,
bro.
right?
Yeah, she's got
All
the charms.
good.
They're
It's
good luck.
not real.
These are good luck.
Nah, these are good luck. I believe it.
Yeah.
They're good luck.
Nah,
Yeah.
you got that from a Kinder Surprise,
Suddenly
bro. That's not real.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's fast.
On their own, they're not. I don't think they're anything. I think she put. Shout out Anna Luz.
Anna Luz.
Yeah, go see her.
Luz.
Or her sister, Anna Luz, too.
It's dope.
That's how they named him?
Yeah, they're both Anna. They're both
Like
Anna
Dr.
Luz.
Seuss vibes? Like
Yeah.
thing one? That's fire.
Come on. Get it. Feel it. Feel the
Yeah, I
spirit.
carry them around with me. I don't
This
know.
is
I'm
a
not fucking with
car, right?
It looks like, yeah.
This is Virgin Mary,
Just some
maybe?
statue, maybe.
And then this is a snake. Wow. Here you go, Mark.
Charms, trinkets.
Come on, bro.
Yo, just
Come on. Nah,
Take the bad luck. You're not going to touch
Well,
bad luck.
I guess if you can step in a curse, you can probly step in a blessing, right?
Yeah.
that's it. You
sure.
step
Yeah.
into a blessing right now, man.
Step in a blessing. It sounds like a country song. Step.
I mean, all right.
Yeah.
I mean, okay,
Feel it.
that's a snake, bro. That's not good.
No, snakes are good.
Snakes are good.
Yeah.
Snakes are always
Owls
good.
are bad. Owls are always
Just said
bad.
the good stuff.
Do you know about Adam, Eve?
Yeah.
No, but the snake, remember?
They don't listen to it.
No, but the Eve did, and then it destroyed humanity.
Oh,
Remember that?
fair. I hear what you're saying. Yep. Well, you're fucked now. Now
Come on, no,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Don't. And then what is this even
Yeah,
supposed
you
to
were
be?
the last to touch it, so you
It's
got
not
it.
like she didn't
You
carve
got
it.
it.
She
Wait,
just
what
put
was? Wasn't there
good stuff on
another
'em.
way of interpreting the snake?
I mean, Gnosticism was saying the
Yes.
snake was actually the good guy.
Yes.
And there was actually the demiurge that created Adam and Eve and put them into this prison.
Oh, weird.
Nah, I don't like that.
Demogorgon.
It was the Demogorgon.
Oh, those damn demigorgons.
But I'll tell you something that was like really cool. This is all. I meant to be funny on this, but.
Yes.
So like that kind of story. If I had to do it for a storytelling show, I'm like, I got to work some jokes into that.
Yeah.
Don't change the reality.
It
but
already
work
has
some
the
jokes
attention,
in.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some
The
jokes in to
attention's
make it
baked in.
funny
Yeah.
while
Yeah.
it's so it's not just like, can you believe it?
Yeah.
Can you believe it? But also like she looked like a cross between Clint Eastwood and Margaret Thatcher. You know, like stuff like that. But here's something I realized when I got back is that I wasn't expecting, because I was gone for longer than I've ever been gone. I had and continue to have a legitimate joy in seeing my friends again.
Yeah.
Like saying hi to you, I was still editing, and then when I'm saying like, it's just like fills you up. It's like, how you been? I missed you.
Yeah.
Not even how you been, just like, let me just look at you for a second. I don't know, let me just take you in.
Yeah. It's the best.
Yeah, Brazil.
Yeah.
Brazil got to you, bro.
Brazil must have got to me.
Let me just.
Yeah. Patagonia
the best.
was amazing. Chile was great. Saw Oasis in Sao Paulo.
Oh, you got to see Oasis.
I meant to ask you about that.
Well, I missed him here, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, oh, South America. I'm like, well, I gotta go.
Which is the better place to see him?
I heard more than America. I heard
Yeah.
Wait, why?
England-
Why is
England,
it
Manchester-
better there?
I mean, from what I understand, is like they're the biggest in England.
Yeah.
England and Ireland
Yeah,
over
like
there.
the UK.
Yeah.
And then there's second biggest in Argentina. Specifically, like South America, they have this vivacious, like
Rock
an
scene.
admiration for Oasis.
It was all xylophone music until you get to Chile, and then it became rock and roll again.
Interesting.
Yeah, which is pretty interesting.
But they must have gone crazy.
Went crazy. So I heard they know every word in Ireland, Manchester, London, whatever, every word by heart. They grew up knowing them. And then in America, everyone knows half the words. Egan went to like a couple, and he goes, "Yeah, Chicago, it just wasn't as cool a crowd."
Yeah, they
as
know
over
two
there."
songs.
Yeah.
And then back to and then Australia, they know like 3/4 or whatever. And then in South America, they just knew every word. I mean, these are like 25-year-old, like you weren't even alive when
That's
they were.
crazy.
So fun. Everyone throwing piss in the air. That's why they were the bucket hats. The piss keeps going up in the air. That's why they start with the bucket hats on the ground.
That's
On the
fire.
floor. And that's why I'm
is
like,
up
I
with
like
that?
being on the floor, but I don't need to be.
So they're
that.
peeing into their own cups.
Yeah,
and
they
then-
can't leave. And then like at some point during the bass drop. Yeah. You can see videos of their concerts. And you see this flying. Yeah, exactly. Where it's like, oh, they look like they're having fun, but it's like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then during
Asparagus.
cigarettes and alcohol, they all face away.
I did- that was so
what is
fun.
The
Wait,
port,
what do
the,
you mean they turn
the portgas, the port.
He goes,
I forgot what
they know
call
how
it.
to do this at soccer games or football games in Ireland. Let's see if you know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
And then we all turn and like, this is so fucking fun.
And what's the?
They all
story
face
behind
away.
it?
I forget what it's from. It's from some soccer tradition. I think it's like Eastern European that it kind of got like co-opted into
Yeah, they started doing it at soccer games.
Manchester City.
Yeah. Face away, and then when they hit it, everyone turns around. That's like disrespect or something. At
Yeah.
University of Maryland during basketball games, we used to, when they introduced their team, we'd read the newspaper. like disinterested, and then when they were done, we'd chug it.
You went to Maryland?
Yeah.
How old are you again?
170.
They're vampires. You didn't know that?
They actually cured me, dude.
Yeah, he's not cursed. He's actually Jewish.
No, my boy went to Maryland. I wonder if you guys went to
Joe
school.
Smith?
He's 46, I think.
Probably, because I took a couple years off, so probably overlapped.
Get at it. You know, just so we can maybe more.
25,000 person school.
No, but you.
Oh, I see what you see.
Because you were religious at this time,
Yeah. I was just losing it there.
but he wasn't very religious.
Yeah. I don't know.
You can rekindle it
I also
though.
spoke a lot of weed, so the names.
All
are-
right, fair enough.
Also, by the way, when I'm gone, I could picture people, and I'm like, I don't have their name in me anymore. I'm like, these are friends, and I'm like, I
Whoa.
can't call up their names. I just wasn't thinking about them. I'm like,
That might be good. I'm like, we're
Yeah.
not supposed to know so many people.
so
that's fine.
anyone I met when it came up that I was a stand-up comic, if they didn't recognize me, it came to, first of all, they were like, that's the coolest job I've ever heard of. That's so cool. We're like, yeah, right? They would go, the hostile backpackers, like, do you know Shane Gillis? It was like pretty much only I know one, or do you know a local one, or do you know Shane Gillis? Except anyone from Brazil. Do you know Hafi Bastos? And I'm like, I do. He told me about this restaurant. He told me about this place.
I love it.
He is their king. I got told in Bolivia, in the Uni Salt Flats,
Yeah.
this Brazilian guy told me, he goes, oh, you're a comedian. He goes, do you know Hafi Bastos? They don't call him Rafi. And I was like, yeah, no, I mean, I know him. He gave me a list of stuff to do in Sao Paulo. And he goes, oh my God. And he was like, well, and he told me this joke that he got in trouble for and got driven out of Brazil for. And as this guy's telling me this joke, and I just start dying laughing. And he goes, no, it's a bad thing. He went over the line. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. My natural reaction was that was legitimately funny. I'm sorry I didn't know the backstory. He goes, yeah, you're supposed to hate it. I'm like, I didn't hate it. Even you telling me. You're not even a comic.
You don't have his
It's a good
timing. It's still
joke.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, he is and everywhere I was like, you know Hafi Bastos? I'm like, yes. Yeah, I went to a restaurant he told me about. It was like a little high end, and they were like sold out Saturday. And I was like, oh, okay. My friend Hafi Bastos told me to go. They're like 7:30.
No
Yeah.
way. Damn.
That's awesome.
Motion. Hafi, you still got motion in the
Yeah.
homeland.
I mean, he's doing like big, like arena.
He's their king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
He was
their
like
king.
their first guy for like SNL Brazil or something, I think.
Really?
Like they did SNL Brazil and like he hosted it. Like he was like featured on it a bunch of times.
Wow.
He's massive over there.
Massive.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't even know it if you talked to him because he's so down to
Humble to
earth.
earth.
Yeah.
Low-key, I'm glad you got pushed out of there because now we get him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, the whole thing was really cool. Just looking over the map now. I got a camper van, drove through Patagonia for like 3 weeks.
Pretty sick, huh?
Yeah, just wild camping, just pull over in a canyon and just like, or by a river or something. Just the most gorgeous just the most gorgeous. Oh, I got a picture for you, me with this dog and this like steer skull in the middle of nowhere with this backdrop. I gotta send it to you.
Did you ever want to go home?
Yeah, a couple times. Miss my dog.
Man, I'm over this.
Yeah.
And what did you do in those moments?
I got real weird around street dogs the whole trip.
Oh, because you missed your dog.
Yeah, I got real weird. I got into it. I'd say leftovers first, and then eventually I'm like, these are wet in my pot. I don't want to do that. So I'd just buy treats. And I'd be like, what's up, buddy? What's up? They'd be laying out there. You know, they're everywhere. How you doing? You good boy? And then let's say like growl. I'm like, you getting a treat? And they'd be like, what the fuck? They'd be sleeping and you put one by them. They go, what? This is a high-end treat. It didn't even like trash like I'm used to.
Imported.
They're like, what? Yeah, I told you that, whatever, the dog out there. I'm like, I learned some new fucking pet techniques out there.
Like?
This. They love it.
rubbing that.
Right in there. You put your legs together, they get their head in there, and then you go like that. And they really like being like they're like autistic boys, you know, where you they get offset and you go like that.
I didn't know this.
You didn't grow up with dogs, did you?
No.
Oh, that's awesome. You got to make up for it now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
I gotta
Saved
try
a couple.
Saved them.
Yeah.
Meaning?
Found one in El Salvador in this like food festival town.
Oh.
And it was like, I mean, they're all cute. They're all fun and cute. And if they're not friendly, they don't survive. You know, they won't, places won't allow dangerous dogs out. Half of them are just in someone's house and they just open the door in the morning to come back for dinner.
Yeah.
And the other half are just street dogs, which I got sad about. And then I'm like, no, you guys are outlaws living your life. Doing whatever you want, making friends.
You're kind of a street dog, you know what I mean?
Yes,
You're traveling
exactly. Yes. Yes.
You're living in a car.
Yeah.
Not so different.
Yeah, and I saw this purple fucking shit on his head, and I was like, "Oh, that's cute." Did somebody? And then it was just a hole to his skull.
Oh my God. So
Santo Taco.
Santo.
Heard it.
Yeah.
The transition is fine.
No, we're
we're not done with that story.
Can you try to transition, buddy?
No, we're not done with that story.
They just heard you were here, and they heard you were just in South America, and they
No, they did
offered-
not.
I didn't
Swear to
ask for
God.
it.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
They just heard you were here, and they heard you came back from South America, and they wanted to give you some.
They know us. So
Oh, really?
This is one of the best taco places in Soho.
I'm not
wow.
doing a bit or a promo. I swear to God, I didn't ask for them, and not only that, they've never done it for us.
I know. Yeah. I'm like, what?
yeah.
You got some
So this is
balls.
very new.
You have
Wow.
Mexican-American comedian Ari Shaffir.
But continue with
coming
the
on the
story
show.
about the dog.
Mexico, by the way, number one. So like, listen, America does a lot of great shit. Wow.
Oh,
But
we
Mexico
gotta wrap the
crushes
pod.
us on
This is
movie
gonna-
theater concessions.
What do you
Really?
mean? What do they got?
Split popcorns flavors, and the flavors are
fire.
Dorito flavored popcorns
Fire.
with Dorito flavor plus Dorito crumples in the popcorn.
Fire.
You
Why
can do
don't
a
we have
whole.
that?
You can do. They do the same with Cheetos.
This is.
Yeah, we need that. We got
Wow.
to get them over here.
Pastor.
Can you rap so we can eat?
Yeah, we can wrap. What?
You seem like a person who
Let me get a.
researches.
Let me get a little.
Yeah.
plate.
Were there any like people from? How did you do the research? Were you on YouTube watching like other people do travels? Were you
No.
reading like?
Oh no, looking at pictures is the wrong way to go. Tip 3:
Go.
don't look at pictures. Find your own way. The pictures are washed. They are, hey, get out of my shot, so it seems like a loan. The reality is different, and if you're expecting something amazing, it's not going to live up to that. So there was a hot springs in Patagonia that I didn't know about, and I was like, I'll go to this hot springs, and it was like crazy on this like sound, and you could do the hot spring like carved out ones, and then you could jump into the sound to like freezing water, then back in. But it was like cloudy, but I didn't know what to expect. So you have these beautiful mountains behind, but a little cloudy. If I saw the pictures, it would have been a disappointment. Without the pictures, I'm like, I didn't know anything about this thing.
Right.
And it was like, this is awesome. Anyway, tip 3, don't look at pictures.
But-
But yeah, I go Rex over blogs.
Yeah.
Blogs, that means everybody's doing it.
Yeah, you got to go direct to the people.
Get a recommendation, a real person that's there around now. It's like, I went to this one thing and it was really sick.
Okay.
Anything you'll refuse to do?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, it's like this never ends up working out. It's always a bad idea. It's not worth it.
I don't think so. Nah. I mean, if everyone's going to like a nightclub, I'm like, it's not my scene, guys.
Yeah, you don't need a party.
I got a big hike tomorrow. I'm not going to do that.
Daytime.
Yeah, but no, really. Went watching the Prostitutes in Medellin. It was like a prostitute park.
Oh, that's fire.
Just buy crushed cigarettes, Lucy's, and just
then
smoke
just
and watch them. it was a lot of fun,
fire.
actually. It was a lot of fun.
Guys, Ari Shaffir.
Yeah.
Make
Guys, this
sure
was
you
fucking
check
fun.
out.
It was nice to see you
Oh,
guys.
it's
Yeah,
great to
this is
see you, dude. Make sure you go check it out. Go buy it right now. AriShaffir.com or theend.ymhstudios.com.
Yeah, straight to that.
And just fucking indulge in masterful performance art, stand-up comedy, storytelling. You will love it. I promise you.
If you have a favorite, or if you probably a lot, reach out to them on Instagram.
Yeah.
After you see their stories and say, I loved your fucking story. Comics are vain, and that's actually the #1 compliment we like. I saw your comedy and I liked it. Let them know you had a good time.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, watch it with friends. It comes out right before 420. Watch them on 420. 7 episodes. You're not getting through it in one day.
No, it's the weekend.
It's the weekend.
Love you guys. Peace.
Peace.